Hey, what's up? Oh my goodness. The music is so loud. Okay, hold on, let's turn the background music off. I've been itching to play some more shit this week. Some more Nikke. But I have been holding off from doing a lot of stuff and progressing through the campaign because to my understanding, I can get like caught up to the like amount of story content I can do pretty quickly, and then I'll just like not have anything to stream. So I'm trying to stream like actually making progress. And goddamn, at the moment though, I still have quite a lot of progress to do. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is my first time on today, actually. I have been playing on my phone. I have not been mainly playing on the computer. Zombies, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's your day going? Check this shit out. I'm making like some sort of progress. I have a full SSR team and they're up to level 40. Oh shit, are you pushing the story mode content? That's gonna be... Oh yeah, good luck, good luck. That's what Precursor was saying, right? It's like you get a new character after you beat that. So that's something I gotta like gun for now too. But granted, I'm like way a ways from actually getting there. They mentioned it, but I actually forgot who it was. So spoil me, because I don't remember. Is it one of the really good ones? Is it like Cinderella or something? Actually, wait, no. I think they said it, yeah, sort of with an N. Yeah, Nia Lester. That one. Is that a good one? Let me look up an image. Nikke Nia Lester. It's kind of weird because every time I alt tab, the music stops. Oh yeah, this is the Zentreya skin. This one looks so fucking good. We like strong, fiery women. I can appreciate this a lot, actually. I fully approve. As for myself, I suppose I'll continue slogging through level 4. But I do kind of want to like clear as much as I can because there's a lot of like buildings that are locked behind blueprints that are accessible further in the campaign. So that's more incentive for me to go do that. Also, I'm pretty close to another 10-pole. Which I'm not sure who I'm going to use it on. Oh yeah, 1 free pull per day. Might as well use this too. Probably shouldn't get like assume that I'm not going to get anything from single pulls. But it's probably happened. Oh, you get 1 free pull for each banner? That's pretty fucking neat. Blue, no one cares. And you get 1 cheap pull per day on the standard banner. So you should do that every day too, because it equates to 1 free pull every 2 days. Okay, cool. I think I've collected all of my free... Oh wait, no, I haven't. I need to go do this first. I need to get my login stamp. I can see how people would like get sucked into playing this for literal hours at a time because there's so many things that you have to do. And it loops every day.
It makes me happy.
What's this? I don't even recognize half of the items I'm getting.
Why don't we
I saw another thing to claim over here. Cool, free money. And then the actual stuff in the outpost too. And then the stuff also in the shop.
To the Raise and Rebuild workshop.
My free credits.
You need
I could actually level my characters a little bit higher, but I'm kind of like running, I would run low on, these things. Well, I could actually afford to get everyone up to 50 right now. But I'll hold off. I may get some characters that I like even more later than the current squad that I have. And the current squad that I have at their current levels is enough to help me progress through the campaign some more. Alright. Let's go clear stage 4. I think I should be able to do that pretty easily.
Time to hunt.
Although it seems like the recommended amount of firepower that you need for these is scaling kind of exponentially. Like, it goes up pretty quick.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
Remy Taro, hey, welcome. How is your evening going?
For blood.
Bear with me while I try and figure out what the heck I'm doing. This gameplay will look offensive to Nikkei veterans.
I am invincible.
Nice. This is literally my second time ever playing this game. I only probably have logged 3 to 5 hours thus far. I'm playing on Zombie's recommendation, so I'm now getting sucked into yet another gacha, which I already am exhibiting poor self-control on the games that I'm already playing, so it's a recipe for disaster, but I'm having fun with this. This is a very relaxing game, and it's full of beautiful women, so I guess I don't really have any reason to be complaining.
Commander can see this. Mihara.
I need Noah to stop flaming me. She may be the first one that gets pulled if I pull another SSR.
What's wrong?
Q, what's up? Welcome. We're playing Nikkei. I still recommend it to non-Nikkei players just because of the amount of pretty girls in here. Granted, some of them do have absolutely ridiculous proportion sizes, like Mihara here, but that's okay.
Seems to me like the commander is running off with your woman. Are you okay with that?
The commander, can I even be set to have a singular woman? I already have like 50.
As long as Uni is happy, yes.
Over 100k. Shit. I mean, that's a pretty big barrier to get over, right? Congratulations for finally making it over that hump. I know you can, it's like possible to get stuck there for a long time. You think the commander's like a Mormon? That's one of the only like modern day religions where you're legally allowed to have like 100 wives. Or as many wives as you can like fit in your house, I guess.
They look like father and daughter from this angle.
Probably not.
From
There's
the
no
way they
humans
walk
left,
together?
so there's probably no religions.
Yes.
Uni reaches out and grabs my hand.
Commander, can I hold it a little harder?
Absolutely not. They're made of like metal, aren't they? Can't she easily just crush my hand to a pulp if she wanted to?
You're so warm, Commander. I like it.
I'm still curious to see what happens to her in between this and the Little Mermaid event. Like, why is she in a full fucking Darth Vader outfit? Did she suffer some sort of severe medical emergency that necessitated being in some sort of complicated giant life support suit?
A Nikkei who enjoys heat? Never thought I'd see the day.
Could her sensors be malfunctioning?
That's not it. Only through physical contact with someone else. Can she ever feel anything?
Oh, well that explains why she likes inflicting pain on people.
I don't know whether she was like this from the very beginning, or if it has something to do with her ability. Either way, it's made her very touchy-feely.
And with no regard for personal boundaries, I'm sure.
This puts off a lot of people, and they end up avoiding her. So you all have quite the peculiar commander.
They're not peculiar.
Far from it. It's because they're a good person, that's all.
I've already got friends.
Yeah.
Mihara doesn't believe them. I'm sure to people whose like only interaction with humans has been
What? I'm already on it.
just absolutely terrible people. Okay, we really need building
I'm
blueprints.
coming.
Match starts now.
Okay, this one's not actually scaling up too fast. So this one was 3,900 and the last one was
I made a special
3,900.
trip here just for you.
I don't like the look of this place.
I'm hoping I'll be able to chug through like a couple of chapters at least.
It's perfect for an ambush.
Hear that loud ass thunder outside, by the way? If my power gets knocked out in the middle of the stream, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Well, that's not good. Do you think we've been led here on purpose?
I thought you said raptors had no intelligence.
Well, I take it back.
I think
We've fallen for Chatterbox's trap.
probably my favorite member of the default story mode squad as of right now is Honest. I like her design and personality a lot. I like the kind of like cold exterior that you can like, that eventually melts when she realizes that she can trust you and you can trust her, and then you can both be friends after that. But all of them are pretty top tier as far as I'm concerned.
Sniper! No!
An electrical sniper. The electron beam flies directly over my head.
Uni! Well done! They're not after us. It's the commander they want.
HO formation. Commander, get behind me.
Protect me!
You're the one being targeted.
Honestly, this is a pretty big weak point for the Nikkei squads. You have all of these like invincible robot girls manning the front line, and then it's all being led by some fleshy meatbag in the back with no body armor or protection. One quick bullet in his forehead and the entire operation is just kaput.
Just stay close and we'll protect you. Yes, Commander.
Formation complete.
Luckily, it seems like that last guy missed.
Firepower charged to 100%.
Go! Engaging.
Protect me, my queens.
Feeble-minded swine. This is the end of the line.
Cover me.
You know what? I'm gonna try a little bit of manual gunning. I've been letting everyone autoplay, but I want to participate in the fights a little bit.
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
She has like a Tommy gun that ramps up. Who else can I... Who do I like the most? Probably her, I think. I already forgot her name and I feel kind of bad because she's been in a couple of events.
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank.
Yeah. Look, you're surrounded by mechs and overpowered motherfuckers and just like immortal robot women, and you're just a human. You have your 70-year lifespan, and you can die by like tripping and falling and hitting your head on the curb. Meanwhile, these girls can literally get
Enemy
decapitated and
neutralized.
it's just fine.
We make a pretty good team, don't you think?
This girl with the red hair,
Yeah, they're
she'll show up
pretty
again in a
cool.
second. She literally already did get decapitated like a mission ago, and now she's just back.
It feels good being part of a bigger team.
Yeah.
She
Back
did.
what
She
do you
got
think?
decapitated. Crappy.
That decision isn't mine to make.
But surely you must have your own thoughts on the matter.
Yeah, also true. Although that may be slated to change with the new characters they're releasing in the new paths. Sounds like Bell and Wise are going to get some combat training and go into the Hollows. I know they're also about to get a skin, but that may also be like a prelude to them becoming playable characters with their own kits and stuff. I bet Wise would use a sword and Bell would use guns.
I can't trust them yet.
Actually, no, flip that. Wise would use guns and Bell would use a sword. Wise is not getting close to anybody. Especially women. They have cooties.
I'm already on it. On my way. Let's get started.
Moving out.
Time to crush those weaklings.
The main character in this one is kind of a Chad though. He's already like put his life on the line unnecessarily multiple times to protect the full, like all these girls who are much stronger than him.
Let's see who racks up more kills.
And he is apparently an outlier for that. It sounds like all the other commanders who, you know, control the Nikis and lead the squads are generally just assholes that treat them as tools. So the instant somebody rolls up onto the scene that's like halfway nice to them, they're just like, oh, You're different than all of the rest of them.
If only a real commander could see this!
Dude, I'm making so much fucking progress.
I made a special.
Raptor.
There's so many enemies.
What? I'm already on it! Hey, Commander!
You can do it, zombies. I believe in you. This is what you've been training for. This is what you've been working towards.
I saved your life. Don't I get a reward?
Uni, the commander is human.
Commander.
That seems dangerous. I feel like she is going to accidentally kill me.
Wow, really? Well, then give me your hand. May I? Really?
This is going to go horribly.
Commander, does it hurt?
Yeah, a little.
So it hurts.
Yeah. I start. Jesus, she's like a fucking lizard or something.
That's enough, Uni.
Like this?
One moment, Commander. We need to stop that bleeding. Hold still.
And then Rappy actually is like looking out for us and cares about us.
Done.
Found them.
Uh-oh. Chatterbox? Five Nights at Freddy's?
Who are you?
I was going to have some fun with you before I killed you. Today's my lucky day.
So not only are the Nikes sadists, but also the robots are sadists.
He's talking?
These teeth are probably made out of pure fucking titanium. I don't know if I want to punch him directly.
Isn't he a rapture?
Rather, I could get one of my cohort, who also are made out of metal, to punch him for me.
Commander!
But knocks Rappy back, sending her flying into the ruins.
Mihara! Her feet!
Chatterbox.
Don't move. Can you help me figure out who this is?
Is this even a robot at this point? This is like a fucking alien from the Alien movies. He's got like skin.
You...
Starts to glow with blue light. Oh shit.
Uni.
Yep, it's been turned off.
She just has an EMP in her stomach? Good luck, boss. I still believe in you. I still think you got this.
My eyes. Is my vision blocked?
It should be easy to finish him off now, huh? Okay, now is the time to catch it.
That was it. That was all we had to do, was flash him and then he goes blind. That didn't actually hurt that bad. Destroy the missile launchers. One down. He doesn't do that much fucking damage. Get out of here. So anytime I'm not shooting right, I should take reduced damage because I'm behind cover. Is that how that works?
Wait!
I need to know how to protect everybody. They can take as little damage as possible.
I am invincible!
I will burn you all to the ground.
Stop jumping, you fucking spastic. How important is it to have like a member of each class on your team? I have like 2 SMGs, 1 AR, 1 sniper, 1 rocket launcher. Rocket launchers is probably good for AoE. Sniping's obviously good for distance.
Yet another victory I brought for you.
Okay, cool.
No need to thank me.
Alright, then follow-up question. How important is it to have all of the members of different elements on your team? Because right now I have like 3 wind, 2 electric. I don't have a lot of elemental variety. And I have seen some bosses like, this is
He's
the
putting up a
elemental that
bigger
it's
fight than I
weakness to.
thought he would.
He seems to be slowing down. I think he's just about done for.
He's a coward.
Let's speed it up then.
Exchanging senses.
What? Why would he do that?
What?
Exchange, isn't that what Mihara does? Okay, nice. So I'm guessing for endgame content, you kind of want to like stack the same element units against whatever their weakness is.
It's delightful.
Okay. Well, I actually probably would be able to handle a wind weak or a lightning weak boss.
Destroying my own body. It's bliss.
Everyone in this game so far, both the commanders and the Nikes and the monsters, falls like pretty cleanly on the BDSM scale of like either a sadist or a masochist.
Come now. Feel the pain as your flesh is torn asunder.
He's killing himself just to make us hurt. What a Chad. It's like that story about the frog and the scorpion.
Let me see how long you can last.
But now we shall both surely drown. Lol, said the scorpion. Lamau. Yeah, I figure probably team comps and strategy and building specific things isn't terribly important for me at this stage in the game. Mainly I just need to hoard as many pulls as possible and hoard as many units and get as many dupes for the limit breaking as I can. Did you do it? It's taking us far beyond her capacity. Mihara falls to the ground and starts twitching.
Mihara! I'll kill you!
Do it. Swing that whip. But did you succeed? Or was there another, like, horrifyingly sad story beat that occurred right then? I suppose that also is a thing that you have to look out for when you're completing the campaign. Jesus. But it's fine as long as you finish it, though, I guess. You don't need to be perfect. C's get degrees, after all.
Vision is impaired. Attack the previous location of your enemy. Understood, imposters.
Oh. So he wasn't actually killing himself, he can just regrow his own flesh. That makes him less metal. Good shit, good shit.
Self-repair? Raptors can do that?
I forgot about Cinderella, she's one of the ones I want now too. I think she's on my wish list.
Humans, join me. Lend me your ear. I mean you no harm.
That's too fucking many. I've already seen 5 and been like, that's too many. What is even the point of giving them 120 health bars instead of just having one big health bar that drains very slowly? I guess so people can feel like they're making progress. But I feel like that would demotivate me anymore if I looked up and realized I still had 119 health bars left to go.
So be it. No matter. Even if I have no limbs, my functions remain unaffected.
How you gonna move with no limbs? Yeah, I can see the argument either way. I guess at the end of the day, if you're looking up and seeing the actual health bar decrease, that counts as a feeling of progress. Because you're at least seeing the health bar move. Whereas if it's on one health bar, it's just like the most incrementally tiny changes over the course of like a 5 to 10 minute fight. Yeah, yeah. That's a pretty good mechanic. It's in a couple of the other gacha games that I played too. That's same mechanic as in like Honkai for shields and stuff.
We're not going anywhere.
What's this? You got up awfully quick. How can an imposter do this?
Rappy, how are you behind her? I'm imagining that Rappy is actually standing on the same plane as Chatterbox, and Rappy is actually like 40 feet tall.
I see.
Or Chatterbox is like 4 feet tall. Imagine if we're getting terrorized this much by a guy that's like the size of a spider monkey.
You're a fairy tale model, yes. Red Riding Hood, I believe.
Oh shit. I don't know what that means, but I know that's the name of her 5-star skin.
Shut up.
It really is my lucky day.
Commander, I'll buy you some time. Just go. Get out of here.
No, I'm not leaving you.
No, we're in no condition to protect you anymore.
I like how every time I like say something, the commander is about to say the exact same thing. I'm very in tune with the protagonist of this game. We are thinking quite alike.
Please, head back and report that there is a rapture capable of human speech.
What? I feel myself floating. Oh nice, did she turn up in the story? I must have been struck by Chatterbox's tail. Yeah, Haran, Haran. I do think that was funny when I was like doing these polls in the last stream and you and Precursor were both like, what the fuck? Because of the 2 back-to-back Pilgrim characters, which as I understand it is like this game's equivalent of like light and dark units. I was looking at the rates. And you can add them to the standard banner now, it seems, but it has a lower rate of dropping than the other factions that you can add, like 0.5. I pulled, I'm pretty sure I got one of them from the limited banner, from the Little Mermaid banner, and one of them I got from the standard banner. So I got Noah and I got Haran. And after that, it let me make the wish list. So I've added like Red Hood and I think Nihilister and a couple of other ones. Alright, leg's fucked. There's just the bone sticking out of it.
Commander, you'll pay for that.
Oh, how I hate it when they try and slink off like that.
What exactly is the limitation of a male becoming a Nikke? If I wanted to, could I like go back to command and get a prosthetic leg and become a robot and become immune to stupid shit like this?
Now, come and face me.
My puny human flesh and bones is a limitation in the field of combat.
Anise, Neon, I'm sorry, but you have to keep fighting.
Oh no, is she gonna sacrifice herself?
Damn it. Okay.
That's very kind of you.
Eskimo? A gaping hole appears in his body.
An anti-ship rifle?
Just leave it to me.
She's like those fucking like Norwegian and Finnish soldiers that were fighting in World War II against the Russians. She's got like the full white outfit, big ass fucking iron sight sniper rifle.
The Pilgrim.
Be gone, you blasphemous creature.
She's pretty.
The repair function can't keep up.
I need to come up with more adjectives. Every time I see a new character in this game, I'm just like, she's pretty, she's cute, she's beautiful. They're all fucking pretty or cute or beautiful. Yeah, White Death. That guy's name, what, Simo Haya, I think? I had heard about him before, but also he turned up in a manga series I'm reading recently, so I had to look him up again and gain even more historical context.
Damn.
That was a very badass, like, type of soldier that really existed.
Go home.
What? Not even gonna let me say thanks?
What was that all about?
Anise, Neon, take Wardress and the commander somewhere safe.
Who was the... Huh?
Wait, what else is happening?
Yes, got it. With pleasure.
They're all too busy being hypnotized by the White Death. They forgot that I'm just sitting there bleeding out on the concrete. Equipment up tier 3 can be upgraded. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I actually thought it just stayed at whatever level you found it at.
I made a special
I could make some more
to do what I do
changes.
best.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's take a breather and level up everybody some more. I think I'm not gonna like completely run out of level up materials for a minute. I got 1,300 of these fucking things. Let's bump everybody to, let's say, 50.
I'll try my best to do what I can.
And see what this puts my combat prowess up to now. My level. Also, I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of places where I can buy all of this stuff and get more if I run out. I think my favorite right now is still Haran. Or Heron.
I assume you want
It's
me
probably
to
not
use this
Heron.
power to protect you.
Noah, you're cool, I guess. You're not as up there as the ones that aren't mean to me all the time. But I still appreciate you showing up, considering I guess you're relatively a rare unit. I still have to do the Little Mermaid stories too after all this. Oh yeah, I got all these chests and shit that I can open. And then I also have... Can I put these on anybody? Not on any 5-star units. Oh, there we go. As far as upgrading, we'll worry about that later. Incremental upgrades right now, boys. That's what it's all about. We're not going to boost everybody up to level 160 immediately. Slow and steady wins the race. A heretic detector? What does that do? Don't point that shit at me. It's going to go off immediately. I'm pretty sure all of my level ups have come from claiming the outpost defense rewards. Good shit. Do you actually, like, get to own her after you find her? As Precursor implied? Because that would be pretty fucking good. Because if after all that, the only thing that ends up happening is that she just, like, joins your squad in the story and comes and talks to you and you can't actually use her,
On my way.
that would be kind of a bait. Fuck, I didn't see what my combat power number was at. I didn't see how much of a boost I got. Alright, Rosana, let's fucking go.
This is child's play.
Actually, you know what? I want to use the sniper. I do like doing this a lot. This is what brings me back to the Black Ops 2 days of running around the map, quickscoping like a jackass. I was that motherfucker that would run around with the DSR-50 and abuse the ridiculous, like, auto-aim, like the aim assist on console, and pretend like I was a skilled phase player. Naya, Lester, and Moderni. I definitely feel like I've looked up art for both of those. As of right now, I'm not quite, like, at a level where I can pin all of the characters' names to the faces. Simply because there is so goddamn many. But I do also play League of Legends, where there's 170 characters in that game that also have different kits, and I pretty much know how all of those function. So I know I have the mental capacity to do it. Dude, I wanted to be in phase so fucking bad. I was that kid for the longest time. I only played sniper rifles in any Call of Duty. I was in a couple of like phase fanboy clans that were being operated by the other dweebs such as myself. I had a YouTube channel at one point where I uploaded trick shots and quick shot and quick scope montages. But luckily, it's now lost to time, and I prefer to leave that era behind me. We're never gonna talk about it again. Ah, shit. Modern Warfare 2, I think. That was... Look, the Intervention is probably my favorite sniper rifle, and not just in any Call of Duty, but in any video game ever. That shit felt so nice to use, both from like a sniping standpoint and from a quickscoping standpoint. The sound of it and the hit marker sound effect in Modern Warfare 2 are like ingrained into my brain. I will like randomly have dreams and the intervention will just show up. I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in like 15 years.
I made match starts now.
But second favorite beyond that would be Black Ops 2. DSR-50 is my second favorite sniper rifle.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
Also had a very satisfying sound effect behind it, and I'm pretty sure I had the diamond
Can I
camo
do this?
for the snipers in that game, like, before I did anything else.
Let's see who wraps up.
But I did play like every Call of Duty from, I think, Call of Duty 4 to...
Reload.
Oh, was Black Ops 2 the last one I played, actually? Did Modern Warfare 3 come before or after Black Ops 2? Yeah, Black Ops 2 was my fucking jam. I played a lot of Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 2 felt way better to me. But I did like all of them during that era. Like, I played every single one.
Really worthless in battle?
Okay, yeah, Ghosts was the first one that I did not play. So whichever the Call of Duty was before that was the last one that I did do. Which is, it's crazy to me. Like, I apologize if you're a Ghosts enjoyer, but it's crazy to me that there was such a quality drop-off between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and then Ghosts. Like, I remember having tried that and being like, dude, this just feels weird. It didn't have the same kind of, like, atmosphere. Okay, cool, so I don't have to feel bad about slandering it. It did not have the same level of, fun behind it that... It didn't have the magic that the previous Call of Duties
It's
had
only
had.
a short-term solution. We need to get back to the Ark for proper treatment.
I feel like I'm kind of just parroting every other gamer in existence that ever played Call of Duty, because that seems to be kind of the common consensus. But... man, I would love to know, just cumulatively, in hours played, how long I played, like, Call of Duty for at least 5 or 6 years there. I was kind of a normie for a long time, actually. I only really played Call of Duty and Madden and occasionally, like, a couple of FIFA games. I didn't get actually started into, like,
It'll
nerdy
take too
shit,
long
like
to head back the way we came.
anime and gachas and League of Legends until I was in fucking college.
Communications have been cut off. We can't call in a transport ship.
Oh no, we're stuck here.
Those two are banged up real bad. In other words,
I
half
can
of our
take it.
squad is out of commission.
Miharu's probably into it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't beat yourself up. We were all in over our heads.
What should we do? Should we risk it and light up a beacon?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I bet I actually probably could find my, like, old Minecraft and Call of Duty gaming channel if I wanted to. I actually don't remember the name of it. But I've only ever had, like, 3 or 4 email addresses in my entire time on Earth. It has to be tied to one of them. I could maybe go, like, digging for them, like some sort of, like, horrifying, cringy archaeological expedition. And find them and relive just how lame of a kid I was at one point. But it would be pretty cool for the nostalgia, I think. Because, yeah, I definitely did pump a lot of hours into some of those games.
No. We need to keep moving forward.
Are you serious?
There's a large radio tower nearby that should have a direct line to the Ark. Let's make
Hey.
our way there.
Maybe I shouldn't be calling any other, like, games cringy too, because, admittedly... Well, I don't think it's cringy to play gachas, but I will say, like, gamers who don't play gachas think playing gachas is cringy.
How long will that take?
So... maybe I'm not in a position to pass judgment.
I'm not sure. Normally it would take 2 hours.
Given the state we're in, I'd say we'll need half a day.
But between this
The longer
one...
we take, the more likely we'll be going up against more
and a couple of the
Ravagers.
story beats that have happened in a couple of the Hoyo games I've played, I'm like, damn, y'all are actually just putting really good games in here. And making it look like an ecchi anime. Just for the fun of it.
Commander, can you do this?
Missions? So it's not even a story mode progression that you do, or you have to, like, hunt with your thingy?
Uni, can you cut off the commander's feeling in the legs?
Wait, how does that gonna work? I'm a human. You're gonna have to cut off my whole fucking legs.
For a short time, yes.
I can switch with the commander. I'm a bit more well-versed in dealing with pain.
Obviously.
That's not a good idea. The last thing we need is another compromised Nikke.
Get up to chapter 20. Okay, easy peasy. I can do that in 2 seconds, I'm sure. I only need, what, 100,000 combat power? Right now I'm at 9,000. No, wait, 8,000.
Thank you, Commander.
Rehab?
Just try and bear through it for a little longer. We're all done for once we get back.
You know what they say about picking chicks up from rehab?
They'll never let us get away with allowing the commander to be injured.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. Our priority now is to contact the Ark.
It's cool that we can still contact the Ark and rely on them for stuff after we got exiled from there. I thought we were completely isolated and no longer allowed to use them for anything.
Moving out.
Nice.
I'm coming.
I'm so fucking pumped to actually go back to the outpost and build all these buildings. It's kind of lame that that's like the main reason I'm progressing in the story right now. But
Time to kill.
I have played many of those like freemium city builder games
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
where you like level up your outpost and like Clash of Clans style games, even though I never actually played Clash of Clans. Wait, hold on. I gotta use my sniper girl. Gotta go for crits. Beautiful. Killed in 3 hits. Would have been 1 hit if she had stopping power, but maybe I haven't unlocked perks yet. I need to get Sleight of Hand. I need to get Martyrdom.
Time to do.
I need to get 1-man army so I can swap out when I run out of ammo.
On my way. Like shooting fish in a barrel.
It wasn't called Stopping Power in Modern Warfare 2, actually, was it? It was FMJ, I think.
Now then, who's next?
The balancing in that game was so piss broken. Between the snipers and the grenade launchers. The noob tubes, as they were colloquially called. But goddammit, that's what made it fun. Everything was broken, so everyone was having a good time.
This is child's play.
Dude, I'm just speedrunning this fucking game right now.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Is it possible to speedrun this game? Is there like a time
Time to do
limit
what
that
I
people
do
can set
best.
before they like beat the entire campaign on normal?
Moving out.
1 to 36? Probably not. It would probably still take literal months, even if you were whaling.
Easy.
Oh yeah, I have that realization every fucking day of my life that I play a video game. Not being perfectly honest.
Let's see who wraps up more kills.
That's actually one that I do want to play on stream. I'm not gonna lie. But just between playing Zenless and playing League, I sometimes question my ability to use my hands. I'm only in like my mid-20s, and I already feel like I've lost
Guys are dead meat.
some level of reaction time and skill compared to when I was like playing video games at 16. Yeah, that's true. The constantly adding of chapters and new content kind of makes a story mode speedrun kind of pointless. Because every time they release something, it changes the end game and the criteria and the new max time. What would be a good thing to speedrun in this game? 100,000 combat power, maybe? That'll probably also still take months.
Just what exactly was that thing?
In this game, is it theoretically feasible to, if you wanted to spend like $1 million to just immediately buy all of the materials to max level your entire squad? For the frame rankings. I actually don't entirely know what that is because I haven't checked out most of the art content because I think it is usually locked behind a little bit of a higher level than what I am right now. But if I was like a crypto fucking billionaire or whatever, would I be able to just buy enough level up materials to immediately pull 5 copies of each SSR unit and then immediately level them to like 400?
I've never heard of raptures that could
Or is there a
see.
cap on how much you can spend? Probably there isn't a cap. It's a mobile game. They don't have a lot of like oversight on those normally.
Your guess is as good as mine. I thought we were being ordered to capture a special rapture.
I think you can do that on Hoyo games too, but it's like prohibitively expensive. Okay. That's good. That keeps it from being like too overly predatory. Cause look, if I was like the exact wrong type of person that would be able, like, I'll say this, if I was like a 15-year-old kid who was just down bad for all the women in this game, my parents were millionaires and they left their credit card like unattended on the kitchen counter, I cannot guarantee that I would not have made some bad financial decisions at that stage in my life.
Not some organism that none of us have ever seen before.
I still could probably put a pretty good dent in their finances, even with that cap on there, but...
Was that even a rapture? Then there was that other Nikkei.
This black and white flashback like this happened 100 years ago.
Who was she? She was using an anti-ship rifle entirely on her own.
She also has a metal arm, she's pretty cool.
It certainly packed a punch. I'm starting to think we're not the only ones involved in whatever's going on here.
There is so much to report, and so much to ask after we get back.
So you don't know anything?
Nah.
Unfortunately, no.
I keep like accidentally clicking on their boobs just because that's where my mouse is gravitating towards.
I'm afraid of going back.
Then also, again, they're kind of sort of right in the middle of my screen.
Forget about that. Commander, how are you? Can you still walk?
Yeah. I saw one video of like, I think it was in China, but they like found their kid in a gaming cafe or something. And they like actually just beat the hell out of him in a gaming cafe in front of everybody because he spent all of their money on microtransactions. I'm pretty sure I did this at some point when I was younger. Oh, it was only in the realm of maybe like $30 to $50. I never got caught. My brother did the same thing, but it was multiple hundreds of dollars, and he got... I'm pretty sure he like got yelled at. Fortunately, I think there would have been some sort of checks and balances system, like the bank would have automatically canceled it if we tried to spend more than that. But every now and then, that system fails and you get kids blowing literal tens of thousands of dollars on freemium games or loot boxes or something else that's really predatory. There's no laws fucking preventing these companies from advertising these things to children.
Would it be better if we carry you?
No. If we do that, we'll be able to get caught off guard more easily.
I can walk it out.
Commander, you can lean on us while you walk. Just hang in there.
Just give me a crutch.
This guy's one tough cookie.
It's easy for me to say because I'm not the one with like my leg completely broken.
I made a special trip here just for you.
But I like that the commander is like a tough guy and he's like actually out here
Time to
risking
hunt.
life and limb to
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
protect the squad and uphold the mission and whatnot. Said it before, he's a Chad.
Now then, who's next?
I'm not entirely sure how these EX missions work with like the level locking and whatnot, but I'm glad that they do that because it allows me to actually participate in this game with my just low level characters.
How dare you?
Having said that, that one challenge in the fucking the Little Mermaid question, the Unbreakable Sphere, where it like locks all of your characters at level 30 for the first one. I have done that multiple times and have not even gotten close to finishing it. I don't know how that shit is supposed to work. Do I need to be better? Do I need to be more skilled at this game?
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
moving out.
Hey, congrats.
I'm coming.
Max, moving out.
So, as I understand it, with my limited knowledge of this game, the copies is good for the limit breaks, right? You need multiple copies to get them up to like 400 or whatever.
I can try out that new trick I've been working on.
So there is incentive to pulling on banners that you already have the characters,
Don't worry, everyone will get
or
their
not
turn
being
to
like
die.
overly depressed when you get the same character multiple times.
I will burn you all to the ground.
Back to quick scoping. They're fucking killing everything before I can even see it, bro. My squad is too good. Oh, really? So there's not multiple stages where you have to limit break somebody. It doesn't go like 160 to 260 to 360 and
That's
so
why people
forth.
want to get on my bad side.
That's kind of huge. But wait, that only requires like 1 or 2 bodies, right? So what if you get like 5 copies of the same unit? Is there any benefit to that? Or do you just have that shit like sitting in a
Don't
spare
rush
closet
me.
somewhere?
On my way. What? I'm already
Aha.
on it.
And does that scale infinitely?
I made a special trip here just for you.
Like,
On my way.
that's still what I'm trying to figure out is like, is there a limit at which getting the same character over and over and over again stops being useful?
On my
Because
way.
if it's infinite, that actually is just broken.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
That actually feels like it would be a slightly predatory game mechanic.
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
Okay.
This is child's play.
Let's have
I guess even if it's infinite, as long as they make the like cost of upgrading scale, like, I'm trying to think of the right word, like logarithmically or whatever, exponentially, that there will eventually become a point where it's like no matter how much you're spending or how many more characters you pull, you won't be able to afford any more upgrades. But even if that wasn't how it worked, there would still be some crazy motherfucker out there that would drop millions and millions of dollars to upgrade their shit.
Don't rush me.
time to kill.
I have been keeping track of those sensor tower graphs where they track like how much revenue each gacha game brings in over the course of the month. And usually one of the Hoyo games is in top 3. And I was kind of surprised to see Nikke was only like 10 million for the month of April, I think. Like, that actually seems kind of low considering how much room there is for people to be spending a crazy amount of money on this. Okay, yeah, cool. In that case, I will not be sad if I get a dupe run. I would love to make my sniper wife do more damage.
Practice makes perfect.
Let me try to get through to the Ark. You sit back and rest. Anise, Neon, keep your eyes peeled.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Okay, Roger.
Rest, I can do that shit easy.
We let Chatterbox get away.
I'm sorry. I was useless back there.
I think Chatterbox kind of had like a secret move. He pulled some bullshit out of his ass. I don't think we can be too upset about that.
A Rapture retrieval squad that can't even catch a Rapture.
Are they going to discard us?
Well, that all depends on Suen.
They can't do that to us. I want to stay with you, Mihara.
So do I.
Commander, help us.
Suen is definitely one of the characters in this game that is going to need to get a swift kick in the face as soon as possible.
How exactly do you plan on doing that?
You want to come live in the outpost? You want to say fuck your current boss? You want to stage a revolution?
Fair enough. I believe you.
Commander, I've gotten through to Shifty. I briefed her on the current situation, but she says she wants to talk to you. Here.
Shifty, how you been? How the kids?
What in the world do you think you're doing? You went to the surface without filing a report? Have you lost your mind?
I got exiled, bro. Why the fuck am I still, like, liable to listen to anything you guys say?
Not only that, but you brought Nikke's with you. These are all serious crimes punishable by law. Suen, You mean Director Sewin? I see. I'm sure there's been some kind of mistake. I'll make a report to Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anders. I'm just gonna say that every time the student names pop up. Apologies in
So what's
advance.
the situation on your end now? This is crazy. There's a runway 10 minutes from you by foot. I'll send a transport ship out there.
Can you also send like a fucking wheelchair?
Regardless, you'll face upon your return. This is no small matter. That's all for now.
I keep getting pop-ups to try Outlook. This is not my work computer, bro. This is my recreational pleasure-only computer.
Roger.
Suggest Outlook to me one more time. I'm gonna uninstall Microsoft from this shit. I'm just moving to purely Linux. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of these side quests that I've got to do too. So on top of the story mode, I have to do the Unbreakable Sphere. I have to do the text-based missions. Oh shit, I'm pretty sure I can do a 10 pull now again, actually, too. Why? What is this trying to make me do right now? Oh, this is new. Can synchronize the power. I don't know what level it is. Okay. What the hell is even this? Oh, so it brings these guys up to the same level as your current guy. Is that free? Oh shit! So this whole time I was sitting here worried about like properly managing my level up materials when it just gives you a free pass to level all your shit immediately. Okay, Rappy, you're coming to 50. Honest, where are you? You're coming to level 50.
Well done. I'm strong.
Who else here do I like a lot? I guess Mihara, because she's in the story.
Oh, it feels
This crazy mad scientist looking lady because she's cute. I don't know anything about her besides that.
Here and then.
And also Neon because she's also in the story.
Booyah!
Yeah, we're just handing that shit out like fucking Oprah Winfrey, bro. We're going nuts. Okay, now I have a limited number of slots. And these guys are all here, so they currently stay there. Excellent. Also, while I'm here, I'm pretty sure I can build some buildings for some outposts that I just unlocked.
I hope this time it's something good.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still not really sure, as of right
Feels more
now,
lively now.
where I would use that, because I really only need the one squad. But it's nice that if I want to give some love to the 4-star units or anybody else, I can just do that now. Armory.
That's
Sure.
a good choice.
Claim all of my freebies. Yeah, I'll do this later. I also need to use my stamina on the events in the base, but I'm trying to prioritize being serious and making progress while I can. Alright, let's... Ooh, shit. Alright, moment of truth. Do we do a 10 pull on the Little Mermaid banner, or do we do a 10 pull on the standard? We could also do Mihara, but I like Little Mermaid more between the two, I think. Here's what my actual wish list looks like right now, so this is what's in contention. Little Mermaid? That, say no more. She's coming home. Right here. Bang. Told you. She's in it. I don't even need to look to know that it's her.
Soldier EG. Armament check.
Rest of you, get the hell out of the way.
Soldier
I'm sorry,
Ichi,
Rappy, you didn't deserve that.
What are your orders?
Oh yeah, it could be one of the pilgrims or one of the other guys too, couldn't it? But the odds, as I understand it, are way more likely that it's Little Mermaid. So, Missless, is that her faction?
Looks like I'm going to be busier.
Oh, it's this chick. Mana. Well, it's not Little Mermaid. But, yes. I like how it asks this that, like, right after you get the 5-star. I bet this survey never fucking pops up after you, like, just fail a 10 pull. Alright, you know what? If you're gonna bribe me, sure. We do like a sharp-dressed woman here, and also we like short hair, and also we like glasses, and also I like her cool tie.
Phew. I'm not tired, honestly.
She's cute. She can stay. I'm not gonna complain about that one in the slightest. And I have 5 pulls left over, but I'm not gonna sit here and do 5 individual pulls. I'll probably get more gems just doing this stuff anyways. Oh wait, you know what I should do? I should sync her. I'm sorry, pretty scientist girl, but... Oh wait, so it just stays like that? Be on cooldown for a period of time after removal. I can't put anybody else in at the moment? Damn. I do have 1 free unlock. How many after that do I have? I have 2 of these. Bet.
The stronger I become, the more work there seems to be.
So actually, wait, would it not be better for me to use all of my stuff on one character right now and then to sync everyone else in my squad to that level? I don't want to like get too deep into the weeds with the metagaming and being a sweaty nerd, but her too, sure, why not?
Have I gotten stronger?
Gems, we're not spending gems on it. That much I can assure you. Did I unlock anything else here? Generator. Is that also in stage 4? Alright, we keep going. Stage 4. More blueprints. I'm going to build up the most perfect metropolis anyone has ever seen in their life.
Time to do what I do.
I made a special trip here just for
Ah,
you.
shit, I should have. I'm slotting mana into the next one. I forgot to do that. What do you want? You brat. She got chat filtered. You mother... Aha! I can use this. Ah! You're probably loving this, aren't you? You're making a complete fool out of me. I like how, like, we're in a post-apocalypse setting and somebody still managed to fill out, like, a PG-13 filter into the texting services. Thanks to you, the entire Ark knows about this. Commander lost their marbles and went above ground without filing a report. And Suyan seems to be collecting some... You were. You shouldn't have tried to show up and intimidate me in front of all my girlfriends. Gone and ruined it. I'm losing my mind over here. And you were injured? Anything can tell me about where Chatterbox is? Yeah, he was kind of a lot stronger than we bargained for. You doifed? I like we're adding, like, typos into this. It makes everybody more, this is like what it's like actually like texting people. A little terrorist attack, your plotting goes public. Bro, I feel like that shit that she planted in our room was like a fucking... Like, that has to have her fingerprints all over it. I bet that shit was just in her handwriting. I bet she accidentally signed it with her name and then scratched it out and wrote mine in. She does not seem that smart or careful or cunning or conniving. Yeah. Shut the hell up and get off my phone. It's starting to feel like I'm in over my head. Only just now starting to.
Scratch on my shield.
I like that there's a healthy assortment both of characters that you would love to like marry, and then also a handful of characters that you want to punch in the stomach. We're really covering every like ground for relationship that you could have. We're covering every emotional base that you would need in your video game. We're activating each part of your brain.
Yet another victory I brought.
They do say that
No need to thank me.
anger is like one of the most addicting emotions when it comes to like video games and social media and stuff.
I made a special trip
It sounds
to this
counterproductive,
for you.
but
On my way.
I made a special
people
trip
want to
just
like
for you. Moving out.
overcome that and
What? I'm already on it.
spite the
made a
game or other
special
players
trip
playing it or
just
some
for
other
you.
shit. I've only found 4 out of 11 things in this section. And
On my way.
I'm like right at the end.
I'm coming. Don't rush me. If I die, I'm
Need to find the
taking
fucking
you all with
generator.
me.
Alright. Why does this shit do no damage, Chloe?
Let's have everyone will get their turn to die.
Oh, she has a... Okay, I'm looking at everyone's icons. I'm guessing this is like the class weapon. Rosetta has a fucking minigun. I'm guessing this is like LMG users is her particular class. Because also it has to spool up.
That's
So
why
she can
you
just
don't wanna
fire
live
for a
on
while
the
without having to
outside.
reload. Magazine size of 300.
I'm coming.
Rapture. What? I'm already on it.
Alright, boss fight. Chatterbox.
I've never seen such a wide open space. The surface isn't so bad after all. Hmm? Hey, Rappy. Anise, look at all that dust over there.
I've been saying Anis this whole time. It's Anise.
This place isn't even a desert. And it's still got sandstorms? That's awesome.
Why is that awesome, bro? Mad Max is fucking miserable. Nobody wants to be living in that universe.
Rappy.
Raptures.
What?
Approximately 200 or so.
Oh my.
FF formation.
FF. Surrender. Game's over.
The transport ship should be here any minute. Just hang tight.
We just can't catch a break, can we? It makes sense. The first trip to the ground seems to be the worst. And it's my first time here. What do you think? Well, we aren't dead yet, so it could always be worse. Oh, okay.
I love Anise's boundless optimism.
Entering
She's great.
combat range in 30 seconds. Get ready, everyone.
Alright, I'm gonna be counting the number of enemies. If there's any less than exactly 200, I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh, this shit is like those fucking lizards. That have the big frilled whatever those things are.
Now then, who's next?
Oh, jeez. Oh, look at this. He's only got 1 health bar. What the fuck are you gonna do to me, bro? You're gonna need to train for another 20 years before you hope to challenge my squad. You're gonna need to get at least 10 times as many health bars.
Practice makes perfect.
I'm getting green equipment too now. That's also nice.
Don't these things ever quit? We can't keep this up much longer. How much time until the transport ship arrives?
There it is.
It's an Osprey.
Anti-air weapons confirmed. 10 o'clock.
Is the White Death coming back?
Everyone concentrate your fire. Protect the transport ship.
Damn it! There's too many of them! It's because we're at an intersection.
Just my luck.
Break through the encirclement. A beam of light flashes from the transport ship.
A long-range rifle.
You're back.
From that distance?
Is the transport ship equipped with that kind of weapon?
No, there's only one squad who could pull off that shot. It's the Scouts.
Scouts? Oh shit, new characters. I don't know who these people are.
Descent complete.
Yunhua.
Oh, we almost
Bestie.
died.
Man, this place is crawling with raptures.
Absolute. The strongest squad Elysium has to offer.
Talk about some major backup.
153 enemy aircraft heading this direction. FF formation. You know what to do.
Calling it FF formation still makes me laugh a little bit.
Like this?
Got it.
Engaging.
Alright. I would trust you with my life, Elysian.
That was amazing. They wiped them all out. Enemy neutralized.
Oh my goodness, look at this art on her. She looks like a porcelain doll.
We can land now. Don't talk to me. It was only because I was following orders.
Alright. Noted.
Unwa? You do know that one's a commander, right?
Your point is?
Well, don't you think...
Spit it out, will you?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Bestie is trying to tell her boss to be nice, but she's not high enough on the totem pole. Unfortunate.
Rappy! Emma, long time no see.
Oh, besties.
Hey, what's the big idea? You left last time without even saying goodbye.
Sorry.
Rappy in the squad.
Well, you seem to be doing well, and that's good enough for me.
This girl looks like, Myron from My Dress Up Darling.
I seem good?
Your expression has changed.
Doesn't sound a lot like her, but...
Me?
Yes. So, did you finally find it?
I'm not sure yet.
Too bad. Either way, I just want you to be happy.
Rappy, how are you doing?
Vesti,
Oh boy. The tears. Here they come.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
I see you all haven't changed a bit.
That's enough chit-chat.
I'm gonna at least you to be like a little bit nicer.
Your reputation truly precedes you, Rappy. Every single time we meet, you're getting yourself into a different jam.
Come again?
You act like the entire world is your playground, but all you're doing is making everyone's lives more difficult.
I mean, do I not have the authority to tell her to shut the hell up? Be nicer to my friends and subordinates?
Then again, that's typical of you, isn't it? I see you haven't changed much either.
I don't know too much about the hierarchy, but my understanding is that any commander is still able to command any Nikke.
Either way, you're still just a defective that should be recycled for spare parts.
Oh no, shut the hell up.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Butt out. Can't you see the adults are talking?
Her character is no joke.
There she goes again. I apologize for Unwa's behavior. She doesn't take too kindly to strangers.
Hey, stop talking nonsense.
She's like one of those like cats that's always hiding in the corner and will not let you pet it, no matter the circumstances.
What? You can't tell me that's not the truth.
Get on the plane. We're heading back to the Ark.
That's cool with me. I've been on the stage for a minute. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to be on the stage a little bit longer because I didn't find all the things. Oh shit. I've unlocked hard mode. Just for funsies, let me see what an average enemy level is at in hard mode. New command. Did I just get this guaranteed? I have to purchase it. Never mind. Fuck you. Don't bait me.
On my way. Rapture.
5,700. I actually could do a couple stages of this,
I
but
made a special trip here just for
not
you.
the priority right now. I need to go find all of my blueprints.
On my way.
Generator. Thank you.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
There's still 6 things here left.
What? I'm already on it.
On my way.
That's just music tracks, isn't it?
On my way.
Moving out. Moving out.
Okay.
What?
Still 4 things.
On my way.
Oh, wait.
I'm coming. Don't rush.
Oh yeah, you could in theory. Doesn't that one also
On my way.
have the chapters released at the same time as normal mode though?
I made a special trip here just for you. I made a special trip here just for you.
Like the chapters are for normal and hard are both
On my way.
released simultaneously.
What? I'm already on it.
Where the hell was this thing that was lighting up over here, by the way?
On my way.
What? I'm already on it.
Am I just the most blind
I'm
motherfucker
coming.
on planet Earth?
Don't rush me.
I see nothing sparkling.
I made a special trip here just for you.
Ah, here we go. The sparkling was hidden
Moving out.
amongst a pile of shrubbery.
What? I'm already on it.
On my way.
I see this one.
I'm coming. Don't rush me. I'm coming. Don't
So there's 2 things left, but it's probably only like flash drives. But I don't like leaving this area without it being completed. I think I've gotten everything from over here. Oh, okay.
What? I'm already on it.
Well, there's one thing in here which I don't know how to get to. I guess I have to come back to this spot
On my
later.
way.
What? I'm already on it.
That actually makes sense,
I made a
because I know
special
other
trip
games
just for
have
you.
content that functions that same
I'm
way,
coming.
where it also will like
Don't
reset
rush
every
me.
month, and then the first one to do it gets a special reward. That's a pretty cool way of doing it. Alright, we can go on a building spree, I think. Boink.
What are we building?
Like, make sure none of these buildings have... Okay, 5, 5, 5. So we've collected everything that I want from Chapter 4, even though I didn't find everything on that stage. Take a quick break and do some of these, like, stamina events. I need to be using these. Also, we can take a second to just do something cute and lighthearted, given we've been risking our lives for a minute now. It was an important meeting. It went longer than expected, but finally I can return to my room after having dinner. I'm exhausted. Need to take a shower right away. Ah! Guns! Happy birthday. Happy birthday! How do these people even know what my birthday is? A surprise birthday party just for me. Aw. Everyone says a few words they hand over. I don't even remember what I put as my birthday in this game, but I'm pretty sure it's not actually based on that, because I don't think it was this month. It's been a long time since I've gotten a gift for anyone, so I put a lot of thought into it. And nothing is better than firepower. Alright, sure. Who told us it's your birthday? I was running around like a headless chicken getting this present ready. Nothing expensive, so don't get too excited. You like what I got you. Aw, they're all so cute. We're not being deployed, so you can sit back and relax. Happy birthday. This is so sweet. She insisted on making it herself. She was so bummed that she couldn't be here in person. Candle wax is melting and slowly dripping onto the cake. Foo! You look really shocked. Then again, it is a surprise party. I saw that you circled the date on your calendar. You only do that if it's a special day. You know, this is a lot of assumptions. Ah, fuck it. Sure. We'll just straight up lie. I've already said from the beginning this was going to be a simp-only playthrough. I was going to go along with whatever the girls said and just do everything to make them happy, even at the expense of my own sanity and happiness. Because these guys have been treated like absolute shit their entire lives up to now, so we're just gonna let them have whatever they want. You're such a blank slate right now. I was worried it wasn't your birthday. We all spent a lot of time getting everything ready in time. Alright, so what day is today? We're gonna have to remember this is my new birthday every year. May 1st. What if the game actually remembers that? Is like when you faked your own birthday and then they come back every May 1st. Lifts up the cake as if to throw it. Throw it, of course. You can't eat a cake that Emma made. It lands directly on my face. I've always wanted to do that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the main event. Even if they hadn't been through hell in their entire lives up to now, I also would just be bending over backwards to give them what they wanted anyways because they're pretty and I am just a simp by default. So that makes it even easier for me. You should see your face, Commander. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, laugh it up. You girls will be the death of me. Wait, Master. Cake fight. We gotta clean up the room together. That sounds like a good time. This is a good birthday. Then again, I also don't know what life was like for the commander before he entered the training academy. Maybe he's also been through a lot and I should have more of a spine. But I'm also choosing to believe that he's a self-insert and he has no will and personality beyond that of my own, so. One more. Look at that! There's a hotel. Yeah, I built it. Use it as our dormitory? No, that was built following a certain squad's request. What does that mean? They live in this great hotel but not our small dorm? Who's lighter? Even Mighty Tools don't know the real story. How can the squad have so much sway? How about we request another hotel? Unfortunately, Neon, we only have so many building slots in this outpost. That's not possible. Why not? Because unlike other squads, we're a penal unit. That's still affecting us even now? Well, you thought this exile was just a vacation? We can't do anything about it. We will forever live in that shabby dorm, stand in shabby bathrooms, use shabby shower heads, and have shabby showers. Living in that hotel must be worse than our dorm. Huh? It looks so gloomy. And if you didn't notice, only one squad of Nikkei's live in such a huge building. That's the perfect place for ghost stories. To request such a scary building, they must be scary people. Honest. Niece. Keep saying her name wrong. She's right. This is definitely not maximum grade copium. Water will never come out from their shower heads. Ours may be shabby, but at least we have water. I'm sure they won't have water when they move in. We also didn't have water when we moved in. They won't have water forever. They also won't have sodas. No, they won't even have a refrigerator. Yeah, living in such an ugly place, their firepower is sure to go down. Hear, hear. Yeah, as I understand the deal with the buildings is that it gives the opportunity for Nikkei's in certain faction to just like visit your base randomly and you can have these events with them, which is pretty cool. I definitely don't know anything about the hotel squad as of right now though. Let's leave. Okay. So that was the entire event, we just show up and then we complain and then we leave. Okay. Oh yeah, I can probably do more training now since I built my generator. Lesson requirement not met. I built it. Where to put that motherfucker? I have to click on it, bro.
Firepower upgraded.
Do I even have to... You can always find the case from Mighty Tools. Okay, nice. There's not an actual interface that I have to go into for all these. It's just places where people can show up. Yes. We unlocked 3 more building slots. And increase our core dust acquirement. And receive extra rewards when performing intercept level B. And dispatching the range modification. I don't know what that means. Okay. The next set of upgrades will come after we finish level 5. Let's see. Let's go see what's going on over here. I'll finish a couple of missions in this, and then I'll maybe go back to main story. I still have this, and I still have the text conversations to do also.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry.
Wait, do new
about
things spawn here every day? Because I had everything here the other day.
Happy.
It was a 15 out of 15, and now it's out of 16 out of 19.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
I like the music here a lot. Oh shit. I only have 12 days left to finish all this, and a limited amount of energy and to do it. Okay, let's...
More work again?
Oh wait! Mana is one of the boosted units from here. Perfect timing for me for that, actually. Wait. Ooh, should I do these two also?
Always right.
Combat is not my strong suit. Will you buy me some snacks?
The full boost reward squad? We're reward maxing. Also, this gives me a chance to
I'm looking forward
play
to
with
it.
more units that I haven't really used before. Let's use her.
One moment. Be right back. There's
Oh,
no
wait.
need to be afraid. The bigger the firecracker.
I just realized I haven't used the shotgun
Give me
before. I'm
your
gonna test this
right,
girl. I mean, this thing still seems like it's got pretty good range to it.
Why does this always have to happen to me?
That's like kind of sort of a misconception for shotguns in real life, is that shotguns actually have really fucking good range. It's just they've been nerfed to hell in video
Actually
games
works?
and only really work when you're
Am I
10 feet in
not
front of
entirely
somebody.
worthless in battle?
Wow. Look at all this stuff.
I still don't even know what happened to Uni, by the way. Gaze upon the open space. Destroyed remains of plans building submarines and more lie scattered
That
everywhere.
thing over there. I'm certain that I've seen it before. Was it called an AA pillar?
An Alcoholics Anonymous pillar?
Ah, so that's what it's called. There's a large amount of energy still stored. So
Oops, sorry. I
decided to
didn't mean to
leave
skip
it
your dialogue,
here.
Little Mermaid. I would never do that to you. On
There
purpose.
sure are a lot of fascinating things in this place.
We offer our help, and this is where you bring us?
Also, I swear to God, this Mihara has a different voice than, like, the Mihara in the current story point that I'm at in the main quest.
Let me guess. You want us to start rummaging through this stuff.
Oh,
Oh!
look around and bring back anything that appears useful. Up until now, I've been alone and thus didn't need much. Now, however, there are several of us.
The way she talks is so fucking cute.
If it's too much to ask, you don't have to.
She's like a golden retriever that gains sentience and just is like now just happily talking at everybody that will listen to her.
It's fine. You want us to scavenge for materials, is that it?
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, fine. You can go. We'll do as we're told.
oh.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Or be
Sifting
a little
through
bit more
wreckage
positive.
for valuable items sounds fun to me. Don't you agree, Uni? Well, we're going to get to it.
So she
Good luck
turned
making those
into
bubbles, Siren.
Darth Vader except a pigeon.
What the heck are those?
What are those?
Right. Those are all made up of bubbles. Didn't she say they were robots of some kind?
The bubbles hop and roll around on the plane.
I've never seen robots that playful.
Are her bubbles actually nanomachines? That's some pretty useful technology.
You're so annoying.
Th-
Go away.
If they're sentient, you're gonna make them very sad.
I said.
Oh, she's blushing.
Alright. They are kinda cute. Surely it wouldn't hurt to touch it. Just once.
I think Mori is also another one of my favorites because A, tomboys, you can't go wrong with that. But B, as I was just talking about with Anise, The cold-hearted exterior that slowly melts when they warm up to you is like an A+ trope also.
Mori.
What? What is it?
I thought you'd be lonely over here by yourself.
Well, think again. I'm not lonely at all.
I see. You're very impressive.
Don't treat me like a little kid.
I mean, you act like it.
All right. So cute.
Why did you really come over here? You trying to pilfer everything that I gathered?
Huh?
Or you want me to head over to your side and help you find more stuff?
Mori, I will say though, she's like very cynical. She just assumes that everyone is trying to use her all the time.
If that's the case, then get lost. I'll do no such thing.
She must have some sort of tragic backstory.
I'm not after any of that. Stop being so tense. Why would I do any of that stuff? It's not like this is a proper scavenging mission anyway. It's just a small task that Siren gave us.
Oh, right.
Yeah, take the stick out your
I
ass.
guess this isn't an official mission or anything.
Mori, are you from a resource gathering squad?
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. We are going to be spending a lot of time together, but I don't know anything about you.
I feel like she's not going to be emotionally vulnerable right now.
And it's going to stay that way.
Yeah.
As soon as I leave this place, I won't see you ever again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping I'd be able to keep seeing you.
Well, it won't happen. Not with me.
Why? Mori, stop!
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. We'll leave you be. See you later.
You're emotionally, you're the one doing this to yourself.
What are you looking at?
Uni, are you coming?
Who?
You want to keep seeing me?
Just be honest with your feelings for once in your entire life.
She
small
has
black
no
box.
idea. She doesn't know who I tracked or what kind of mission I was given.
You just need to do one thing. All you have to do
Jen, who's this? She's not playable, is she? I don't recognize this character.
is tell me what they choose. Contact me within 2 months with a report.
Ooh, nice little British accent
Quite
coming out.
simple, right?
She sent here to spy on them?
Yeah, simple. Maybe for you all. Bunch of liars. All right, let's do this.
Oh damn, is this the same mission?
Why does this always happen to me?
I will say, when I was like looking up Nikke stuff in between the last stream and this one, I accidentally was exposed to a couple of Nikke memes.
One moment.
I saw a bunch of Doro memes, so now I kind of want to get Dorothy. That's like one of these single stupidest things I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's very cute and I can't explain why.
The bigger the boom, the bigger the win.
And I saw that people have also made Doro plushies. And I'm sure that's selling like hotcakes.
Wow!
Little Mermaid gazes at the Panoply? I have never seen this word before in my entire life. Of items scattered around the open space.
What are you making that face for?
You gathered so much! Incredible!
It's not that much, is it?
Literally the slightest bit of praise every time she starts blushing.
Are you happy?
Yeah! I didn't know so many things were hiding in there!
Did you never search that place?
Uh-huh!
Is that a yes or a no? What is that noise?
When I was alone, the only time I ever went there was to find something to eat once.
I see.
Once?
Good job, you guys! I made up some beds for you at the shelter, so you can rest there.
You made beds?
She's such a good host.
Do you want to see?
I don't know where she learned all this hosting etiquette, considering she's been living by herself underwater this entire time.
Oh my gosh.
This is very comfortable. It's made of purplish bubbles have been neatly arranged.
Fascinating. Seems you can make just about anything out of bubbles.
Man, I bet that's comfortable. Actually, it may not be comfortable if the bubbles are made out of nano machines, but their bodies are also made out of metal, to my understanding, so...
It's nice and soft.
You all worked so hard today. So please, get some rest.
He is so
Are you
nice.
sure it's okay to use your bubbles like this? What if it delays our escape?
It's okay. I'll eventually gather all of these back up and use them.
You'll be gathering all of the bubbles?
Yes, in order to make sure you can all reach the surface safely.
What about the bubbles that are like protecting this little safe haven from the outside ocean?
I need to collect every last bubble I can.
A bubble that never breaks. Never thought I'd see the day. Can you take us to the place you make bubbles next time?
Oh,
Thanks. I'm going to make good use of this bed. I'm sure
Can she
of that.
actually live underwater? I mean, it seems like these are gills. If she wanted to collapse this little bubble structure, she probably could.
Uni says thank you as well.
uh-huh.
It feels like I've got 2 Unis around now.
Get a good night's rest, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Good night, Siren. See you tomorrow.
I was trying to pull for her costume gotcha thing too, but I didn't get anything. It seems like you only get a couple of those for free when that rolls around.
I want to go too.
You're going to go outside? Why? Siren made these beds for us, so let's get some sleep.
I don't need it.
The biggest tsundere of all time.
Doesn't it feel like Mori is avoiding us? I knew it.
That's okay. She's just bad at human interaction. Don't take it personally. It's not you.
I guess it's a bit awkward for her to be around the people she was tracking.
Oh, so they know that she knows.
Oh my goodness. Uni, I've never heard you sound so disgruntled. You don't like Mori? Why not? Because she started following us while we were inside the Ark? I
It's a pretty good
figured
reason
that was
to
why you felt that way.
dislike and distrust someone.
Don't be too harsh on her. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Well, if you're not fond of her, I guess there's not much we can do about that.
I like how she's expressing such a wide range of emotions just in one word, in one coup.
Uni, what about Siren? Do you like her?
That sounded like an affirmative.
You do. Is it because she talks like you do? And because she rescued us? You're right. She rescued us, and now she's doing her best to help us.
It's still such a like crazy gap between Uni currently in chapter like 5 and this Uni. I've mentioned this like 7 times now, but what the fuck could have possibly happened to have her end up in this situation?
I don't think she's a bad person, even though I don't think everything she's telling us is the truth. Why do I think that?
I'm sure it's gonna be sad. I'm sure it's gonna be devastating and she's not gonna deserve it.
Well, remember that big mouth thing we saw before we lost consciousness?
Digging up some rocks. What a good afternoon. What a good pastime.
That should be enough. I'm exhausted. What is up with this dirt? I thought it'd be soft, but it's practically hard as rock.
Look, I've already known from the start that there's going to be some like really crazy story beats and like plot twists and shit, so I'm mentally preparing myself.
Is there gold mixed into this stuff or what?
And the part that's gonna make it worse too is I'm sure she's just gonna have like a normal amount of like screen time later and some backstory and everything. And I'm gonna go into all of that knowing that something terrible is going to happen to her. It's like I've sort of been pre-spoiled about something happening in the main quest. Looks like 5 years old in this art.
Finally, I feel at ease.
Are you a fucking mole creature? She had a nice soft bed in her tent. She was like, ooh, no, I hate this. Digs a fucking hole in the dirt. She's like those World War I vets that never, like, got out of the trenches. They come back from the war and dig these big-ass holes in their backyard. The wife is like, come to bed. They're like, no, the fucking Germans are coming.
Everything has been so uncomfortable.
It's like, we live in Topeka, Kansas. The Germans are not coming.
Was the bed that uncomfortable?
Oh, you're making Little Mermaid sad.
Oh,
Who the...
it's me, Siren.
I can see that. What are you doing here?
Oh, I heard what sounded like digging.
Yeah, I mean, we are digging kind of in her backyard, too. Like, she may not even be okay with that. I'm sure she is, but in theory, she could get mad at you. And it would be justified.
Is that not allowed?
No, it's fine.
Good. Then don't worry about it. And move along. I'm comfortable here.
Oh,
So is Mori gonna actually end up sort of being the main character of this questline?
What? Why aren't you leaving?
Mori,
What? Does it bother you that I dug up the ground?
do you like cute things?
What kind of question is that?
Excuse me?
Oh, do you want to see me make bubbles?
You mean those bouncy things?
Oh, do you not want to?
She's phasing like in front of and behind this bubble.
Fine. I'll come. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Oh,
Ah, oh, ah.
if I defeat all the baddies, can we eat something yummy?
I can fix Mori. I believe this. She's just too sad right now, but I can fix her.
There's no bigger the fire.
That sort of mentality definitely hasn't gotten me into trouble before. It's always a good idea to try and fix the broken, emotionally unavailable girls.
Reloading.
Got him.
A rather simple task.
I guess we can go ahead and finish this thing up. We've only got 2 missions left that we can do energy for. The workshop.
Welcome to the Bubble Workshop.
I can't believe this is what was underneath that tree.
This looks. I bet it smells good as fuck in here. I bet it smells like the nicest hand soap you've ever smelled in your life. Like when you go to like a 5-star hotel, this is the type of shit they have on the fucking counter.
What is this place? It's packed with all sorts of cute things.
Do you like it?
Who said I liked it? Well, at the very least, it's not boring.
I'm glad you feel that way.
So, what do I need to do now?
Oh,
Oh?
Don't you want something from me? Then why did you bring me here?
She's just incapable of thinking that people can be nice to her with no ulterior motive. Poor Mori.
being on your own can be a lonely thing. And scary.
I never said I was lonely or scared. Don't go drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad to be proven wrong.
Even Little Mermaid is capable of being sassy. I like
Came
it.
to that conclusion because that's how I used to be.
You were?
Uh-huh.
But you seem so strong. I can't imagine you ever feeling lonely.
Everyone is at their weakest when they're alone.
That's actually a good motto.
Once I decided I would stay here for a long time. I would make bubbles whenever I felt lonely. Bubbles that looked like my friends.
She had fucking Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob.
They look like tears to me.
Oh?
Nothing. If there's nothing you need me for, then I'm going.
Already?
What am I going to do here? I want to go.
Wait!
The Bubble Friends. Does that get like revealed later? Squish. Take this bubble with you. Take this Bubble Buddy.
What is this? Why are you giving me this?
Hugging onto this will help you sleep better.
Oh, she gave her a plush. Exceedingly soft and warm.
What's your deal? Why are you being so nice to me? Is there something you want from me? Why are you going to such great lengths to save us? You've just met us.
People are nice sometimes, Mori. Stop reading into it so much.
Why should you care whether we live or die? Why do you keep acting like you don't expect anything from us in return?
I just wanted to rescue you. So I did. And I simply wanted to be nice. So I did.
Hell yeah. The world is cruel. You don't have to be.
I don't like unconditional kindness. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't act all high and mighty.
Mori, stop. For the love of God, stop fucking bullying her. Even as, like, cute as you are and as much as I want you to be happy, you are getting on my nerves just by virtue of annoying Little Mermaid, when she has been nothing but nice to you.
If you want something, just say it, and I'll do whatever you tell me to.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have any ulterior motives.
Don't lie to me. People like you are the worst.
Oh my god.
You put on a nice front and make it out like you're willing to do anything for someone. And then, just when they trust you the most, you stab them in the back.
Someone just get this chick in therapy, man.
Mori.
Someone hook her up with a psychiatrist.
Ready to meet your demise?
Someone just put her on some fucking antidepressants. Mori, channel your anger into your gun.
There's no
Just blow off your steam and stop taking it out on your friends. She should get stronger the angrier she is. She should be like the Hulk. Wait. Why are we waiting? Kill it immediately. No waiting.
This experiment was a great success. Now who's next?
Can I can change out the units that I have synced up, right?
So, after a certain amount
There's just a
of time
time limit on it, I
passes,
think.
the bubbles that you use grow on this tree, like fruit.
Oh, I typically create bubbles solely using my weapon systems. So making one large enough to cover this entire space would be impossible.
Then how did we get to the one that does cover this entire
I
space?
used the bubbles I had available to create this tree, which acts as a sort of filter. It gathers the disparate energy present in the ocean and redirects it into the bubbles,
That's pretty fucking OP.
which increases their surface area.
It feels like she just built like a nuclear reactor or something.
Oh, so when you call this the bubble tree, you mean it's literally made of bubbles?
I don't know how. These leaves don't look anything like bubbles.
That's right.
And here I thought it was an actual tree. I've never seen anything like this before. How extraordinary.
Little Mermaid's built diff.
Can I touch it? Just once?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. It's warm. That's surprising. I thought it would be cold since it's made out of liquid.
Oh?
A tree made of liquid metal. Oh, I want to check something. Siren,
Oh?
excuse me for a moment.
Oh?
Exchanges senses with the tree. She is going to achieve nirvana. She is going to become enlightened and start photosynthesizing. Water travels up the trunk of the tree and reaches the massive membrane that touches the ocean. Frigid touch of ocean water. And a sensation like something is watching from beyond. You've seen something you shouldn't have.
No, you can't. If you keep going, it'll be dangerous.
What do you mean?
You mustn't draw attention to us.
I don't understand.
Oh shit. It's the... What's the name of that space theory that... like, says that the reason we shouldn't reach out to aliens is because there's the chance that, there's like a hostile alien civilization that hunts down anyone that is sending outgoing signals, and that's why we haven't gotten any like transmissions from extraterrestrials in space. I think it actually is called like the Dark Ocean Theory or something. Let me look this shit up. No, it's not. I looked up Dark Ocean Theory and it says the Dark Ocean is a concept that appears in Digimon Adventure 02. What's that theory? Okay, I'm derailing the entire stream because now I have to remember the name of this. Dark Forest Theory. The Dark Forest hypothesis is the conjecture that many alien civilizations exist in the universe, but they are both silent and hostile. The ocean is actually just the Dark Forest. That's a very scary concept.
We're not ready yet, so we must lie low for now. My powers are weakened at the moment, and I can barely maintain the bubbles to keep us hidden as is. If we were to attract any unwanted attention, we'd have no way of fighting that thing.
The fucking Loch Ness Monster.
Then you would never be able to return to the surface.
What is this thing you're talking about?
Oh yeah, space is an extremely scary concept, but at the same time, it's infinitely fascinating to me. I can get lost on a Wikipedia rabbit hole of space topics for literal hours and completely lose track of time. There's like several Wikipedia rabbit holes that I will get lost down sometimes, and that's one of them. But even as interesting as it is still definitely scary.
Something dangerous that doesn't understand language.
There's just so much shit out there with so much space between it that is unfathomable to the human mind that it almost feels like pointless to even try to understand it. But I'm glad there are people that are doing it anyways. Something dangerous that doesn't understand language.
Were you hiding here from that thing too?
Yes. I quickly realized that my ability had no effect on it. So I decided to stay out of sight until I'm ready.
We're gonna have to fucking fight Nessie, bro. We're gonna have to go out and fight some sort of aquatic abomination.
Our arrival here must surely have attracted its attention. All we've done is put your life in danger. Why are you being so nice to us?
Are you suspicious of me as well, Mihara?
No, I think she was just genuinely
Not
asking.
suspicious like Mori is necessarily. But I am curious. We live in an era where people don't stick their necks out for others without good reason.
That actually is kind of true. Maybe Mori is like has more reason to be suspicious than I'm giving her credit for. Like, things fucking suck. Being nice is like almost just a red flag.
We're not used to people being kind simply for the sake of being kind. So, you can understand why I'm somewhat intrigued. Why are you going so far out of your way to help us? Why are you not more wary of us? A bunch of strangers. Perhaps you're being this nice because of some hidden motive.
Or
something.
I think probably just because she doesn't understand human customs, because she doesn't come from the same place that the rest of us do.
Your arriving here felt like a divine gift. I've been here on my own for so long. Having the chance to talk to someone again felt like a gift. So I wanted to help you in any way possible and be nice to you.
How long have you been here?
What year is it?
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, it shows the screen. I like how we're doing that instead of like actually saying a year.
So much time has passed already. If that date on the screen is correct, then I believe it's been about 70 years.
Jesus, how old is the Nikkei program? And like how... So was made 70 plus years ago, and she still was like a really high-spec Nikkei.
You've been here longer than I thought. And you've been alone this whole time? No wonder you considered us a gift from above. That would also explain why you've been so benevolent toward us. I have to say, Siren, you seem like a real hard luck case.
Yeah, things seem like they've been shitty
I have
for
to
her.
admit, I have a real soft spot for those kinds of people. Alright, I had a whole bunch of questions I was going to ask you, but that can wait.
first we have to worry about how to dodge the giant sea monster.
Someday, you can tell your story. All of it. We've experienced our fair share of hardships too. So no matter what your story is, we'll be able to handle it. Okay?
Oh,
Oh.
thanks, Mihara.
Don't mention it.
Or begins to feel there's something strange. Only just now?
What is wrong with you? Why do you keep coming here and pestering me?
Oh,
Don't you remember what I said? I told you to drop the whole Saint Act.
oh,
And yet you insist on coming back here again and again.
I feel like one of these days Mori is just gonna just completely burst into tears in the middle of one of these like angry monologues. Like she's just gonna reach her breaking point.
Don't laugh.
I'll leave soon.
Don't think that I'm gonna start opening up to you because of this.
Oh,
You're a real nutcase, you know that?
That little mermaid comes to sit by Mori's burrow and plays with the bubbles for a while before leaving. How much Mori pushes her away, she steadfastly attempts to close the distance between them. This is like a patient at like a psychiatric ward that is just refusing to take visitors, but there's just one nurse that like is insistent on giving them some sort of happiness. Unfamiliar and uncomfortable. Another week passes. What initially felt unfamiliar and uncomfortable begins to feel natural.
food.
I was coming over here anyway.
Eating meals with someone becomes familiar.
What are you looking at?
You blushing too? How? He literally has a whole ass Jason Voorhees mask on, bro. The box of canned food Mihara had found.
Is that what I think it is? Where did you find it?
Near the submarine.
Just fucking
I
anchovies.
can't believe you found something like that over there.
Would you like to go together later?
I guess so.
Working together with someone becomes familiar.
Hmm.
Sleeping around other people becomes familiar. Another week passes.
Is there anything else to look through?
Stops rummaging through the boxes and steps outside. Stretches as she looks at the now familiar oceanic landscape. We're fixing her! Streaks of silvery liquid flow and undulate like a galaxy.
How beautiful.
What's got you so mesmerized?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Wow. I've never seen ocean water that color.
I feel like that's like actually a sign that we're about to get murked by some otherworldly sea creature, but
How long has that been there?
How would I know? I just saw it.
Really? Where'd it come from, I wonder?
Oh,
Siren, you see that silvery liquid?
she's about to just get into a
Do
panic.
you know what that...
oh, digestive liquid. Why?
That it's fucking stomach acid, bro.
Siren?
Why do you look so worried? Is that stuff over there bad?
Everyone, inside.
What's gotten into her? What is that?
Listen to her. She is the one who knows what is going on.
Huh?
There's a red light in the... It's a giant fucking, like, puffer fish.
What's that red light?
The ones with those, like... Oh, no, the anglerfish. The ones with the big lights on their head.
Are those raptors?
Oh,
Oh!
They're coming this way.
They approach the barrier, their glowing cores
Since
burning
when
red.
can raptures move underwater?
It's not, bro. It's literally just a fish.
From what I know, virtually all raptures are incapable of that.
oh,
Siren, what is this place? Are we really in the ocean?
Are we in space this whole fucking time? Alright, I'll come back to this later. I'll take a small break from underwater spells. Let me see. I feel like I should have more like freebies left around somewhere. I know I had a lot of missions that were like clear story mode content. I feel like I should have some pulls just sitting here in storage. But maybe I don't. I'm like suffering the same sort of information overload I do as when I start any other gacha game, and there's just a million exclamation points on all these menus. And some of them give you free things and some of them do not. But I have to click on all of them anyways and make sure, even though I don't know like what goes where and what is what. Oh yeah, wait, one other thing I forgot. I gotta do this. Okay, now I'm ready. Probably I should also go out of my way to... No, not the courthouse. Who gives a fuck about the courthouse? Oh wait, no, that actually is what I needed to do. For some reason I was trying to go to section 5.
Bonjour! Welcome!
There we go.
First, you went to the surface to carry out an operation without any prior report.
Who are you, the fucking Oracle?
Second, you brought 5 Nikkei along with you. Far more than was necessary.
I mean, I still brought 5 and we still almost got destroyed. I feel like I probably would have brought more if I was able to.
Third, despite this, your intentions were indeed an attempt to bring peace to mankind.
Yes, let me off the hook.
On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. Therefore, I hereby pronounce the same sentence, which is as follows.
Death.
Will be banned from all operations for 2 days.
Oh. Is this not just a reward? Given the fact that like the operations have really high mortality rates, this is basically just telling me to go on a vacation and like rest up for 2 days.
That is all. Next, I shall pronounce the sentence of the Nikkeis who were involved.
2 days?
First, you violated the key provision of protecting your commander above all else.
What? How?
Second, despite you realizing the operation violated the command system, you proceeded to carry it out. Third, your misguided actions resulted in damage to valuable property belonging to the Ark. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident.
This one is going to actually be a bad punishment, I feel like.
The judgment for both cases was consistent. To prevent such cases from reoccurring in the future, I hereby pronounce the following sentence. Given that Rappi and Mihara, the captains of counters and warders, were the primary instigators behind this incident, they shall have their memories erased.
Wait, completely?
That is all.
Or just their memories of this specific mission? That's fucked up. That basically is just a death sentence if that's what's happening.
I ought to kill you. Hey now, watch your mouth.
Well, we're jumping into some pretty lighthearted stuff, so maybe it's not that serious of a punishment.
And if I don't, what are you gonna do about it? Why didn't you say anything back there? Why didn't you tell them you ordered us to do all that? You're a CEO. You'd be able to weasel your way out of this no problem. I had my reasons. Are they so important that they're worth 2 Nikkeis having their memories wiped? Why did you make contact with the Ark in the first place? You must have known this would happen.
Looks like having your memory wiped is like actually a pretty bad thing.
We nearly died out there. We nearly lost our lives all because of that goddamn chatterbox. That's right. Didn't you say that you meant chatterbox? That's not what's important right now. Hey, so if you Nikkeis get their brains scrambled, what's the problem?
Dude, I need to just toss this fucking chick out the window, man. Honestly, fuck her.
Did you say? You are weapons. Weapons meant to serve humans.
And the crazy thing, too, is that this is like how 90% of the humans talk about the Nikkeis. We made these guys like completely sentient, completely lifelike with their own emotions and intelligence and all that other stuff, just to treat them like literal fucking pieces of garbage.
It's meaningless for a weapon to have memory. I get it now. You're acting this way because you and them are all buddy-buddy, aren't you? Fine then. Consider this a chance to strike up a new friendship. But with an old friend. Tabula Rasa. I'm sure you'll have no problem turning them into your best friends again.
Invoking tabula rasa on me.
You.
Slap switch. Oh! Oh shit, we can actually just fucking do this shit, bro. Fuck you. Oh, fuck me, dude. God damn it. Let me have my fun.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Aw, damn it! Seems like imitating humans has got you two spread pretty thin. See you next time.
Go to hell.
Yes. Clean yourself up. You look embarrassing.
Can we go back to that one scene where I was, like, intimidating the fuck out of her while she was trying to torture me?
Rappy.
Neon, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay.
I'm going out to get some fresh air.
So does she still, like, retain her personality and everything? She just forgets everything she's been through with us? That's still sad, but that's less bad than just completely killing her. It is killing all of our experiences with her, and in a way sort of killing her, but you know, we can still make new ones now that we know that we can be friends. Talk to, well, obviously Rappy, what the fuck? Mihara's cool, but she's not been with us from day one.
I'm a bit frightened. This isn't right, but no one can overturn Anik's decision. His judgment is absolute.
She said his, but the text says her.
At least the squad will continue on. This isn't a farewell. We'll revert back to the way we were fresh off the assembly line. We won't remember a thing. I've heard that in most cases the combat data remains, but everything else...
So, from her perspective, this is actually a death. Like, she actually is just dying.
I won't remember Neon, or Anise, or you, Commander.
But, I mean, she was a human before this, right? So at least she'll retain all of her memories as a human and stuff.
Thank you for everything you've done, Commander.
I won't forget about that's sad.
And thank you in advance for the future.
Macilis' CEO is on thin ice. She gave an order that completely circumvented the chain of command. She's getting more and more brazen.
Anderson, I'm gonna need you to do something about this girl. She is wildly off her leash.
But it was not illegal.
That only complicates the matter. We've
I
let
think
the
if-
Big Three run wild for too long. Time to tighten their leash.
You can't allow things that are like that bad just because they're legal. You have to like still, you know, put your foot down somewhere.
I may be one of their beneficiaries, but I agree with you. All we can do is sit back and take it on the chin. The Ark still needs Suen.
Ingrid's still out here sounding like she just smoked a 30-pack of Marlboros before coming into the command center.
Yeah. So what did Suen get out of all of this?
You think she'd tell me?
What good does it do her keeping a secret from you? I don't understand.
Neon's report says they encountered Chatterbox.
Did they find him, or the other way around?
The other way around. Apparently, they also came across the Pilgrims.
Does it say who they met?
No. The situation was pretty hairy. And both sides were quite far from each other.
I don't know how many pilgrims there are, but surely they would be able to identify who we talked to if we just described her to them.
Shifty,
Yes, sir.
call the new commander in.
Now?
Yes, right now.
Hey, are you guys here to hire me back because you realize what a fuck up you made by banishing me? Looks like there's something I can do in the outpost. Oh yeah, I can advise people. Well, first off, we're gonna need to increase our bond with Homegirl here because she's pretty. Have a gift.
Lately, whenever I drink,
In fact, you know what?
I end up a
Have
little...
two gifts.
Thank you.
And also an advisement. So try calling you by something other than Commander. Is there one you prefer? What is my name? I'll let her call me Dane, fuck it. Your actual name? Dane. Or I think it's better if we stick with the old title.
I can't concentrate on work because I keep thinking about
Nice. Whoa, flirting much. This is another thing that I need to do too, on top of all the story modes, is like all the cutscenes and stuff. But these seem pretty like low stakes and not like super intensive. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but still debating whether or not it's something that would be like worth streaming. Yoink! 2 free pulls. Alright, how much trouble am I in now?
Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you in like this, what with your leg and all.
What? One sec, hydration break. Holy fuck, I was thirsty.
I've been informed of a rather serious matter. The way you command your Nikkes is rather unorthodox.
You had a problem with that? You had a problem with me being a fucking humanitarian? You jackboot motherfucker.
You must be quite displeased with how we intend on erasing their memories. So tell me, how are you feeling?
Depressed.
Are you sure about that? You asked me before if I knew anything about Marion being corrupted. The answer is yes. As long as you keep it a secret, I will tell you everything I know.
Your secret is safe. Oh,
Not the most convincing answer in the world.
This is all like a segue to us overthrowing the entire fucking ARC chain of command. We're going to stage a revolution and like incorporate a new workplace culture that encourages people to be nice to the Nikkes and treats them as equals rather than insects. But to do that, we're gonna have to stage a civil war, we're gonna have to stage a coup, we're gonna have to fucking overthrow everybody in the current hierarchy, including Anderson. Sorry, Anderson, you're gonna have to go. And this is how we will have our glorious revolution.
Fine then. Since you've agreed, I'll tell you. Someone inside the Ark tampered with the Nikkes and sent them up to the surface to sabotage our operations. We're not entirely convinced if it's a one-man operation, or a group who's behind all this.
It's hackers.
Regardless,
it's Lizard Squad.
I believe they're working with the Raptures. If I had told you this before, you would have said it was impossible. But now you know I speak the truth. Because you've met Chatterbox. Raptures with a mind of their own, capable of speech. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? This method of corruption, implanting a code into a Nikke's brain and bending them to your will, this is not something humans are capable of yet.
Hypnotism. We can do hypnotism.
No. This is the Rapture's forte.
I'm pretty sure that hypnotism, like, as it exists, is actually a complete scam. Like, nobody is actually capable of, like, regularly hypnotizing other humans.
Someone used that technology to implant something in those Nikke's brains, then sent them up to the surface.
But if human brains operated like computers, then you actually would be able to, I suppose.
It's safe to assume they have a man on the inside. No ordinary citizen could pull this off, either. They gained access to the Aegis barriers without being discovered, and they must have been using a separate communication line. It's almost certainly someone high up.
Like you son of a bitch? I guess if it was him, he wouldn't actually be telling us all this.
I want to catch them, whoever they are. I believe you feel the same. Chatterbox is their link to the inside. I'm sure of it. You have to do everything in your power to track her down.
Track her? Chatterbox is a her? The Oracle is a him and Chatterbox is a her. Okay,
Find
noted.
her, and the truth will be revealed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting in 5 minutes. Consider it a small consolation to those Nikkes with no feelings, no memories, and no control over their own lives.
I mean, that doesn't really make me feel a lot better.
Hello, I'm Mihara. You're my new teammate, Uni, right?
Yep, this is Uni.
Aren't you a little cutie? We're a team now, so we should try and get along. Tell me, Uni, what do you like?
I like... Uni's gonna be like, I like pinching people. Mihara's gonna be like, what a coincidence, I like being pinched. This is like their main personality traits, and that's why they're together.
What about you, Mihara? What do you like?
Well... I'm fresh out of the factory, so I may need to look into that a bit.
Uni knows it all.
Hmm?
Everything that you like. What kind of people you like, what food you love, your hobbies, where you like to go.
So Uni didn't have her memory wiped, right?
Uni knows all of it.
Huh.
All you have to do is trust Uni. Uni will turn you into Mihara. Promise.
This seems like an unhealthy relationship dynamic.
Okay, sounds fun.
And Mihara, ever the masochist, is just like, sure, fuck it.
Anise, what's wrong? Will you be like that when Rappy comes? I'm going to take this opportunity to make myself someone who commands respect.
Rappy was kind of like the informal leader of the Nikkei squad, and Anise is going to use this opportunity to become the new leader. She's going to be like, Rappy, when you were in this squad, you were my subordinate. I was the one giving out all the commands. Really got to take advantage of this while we have the chance.
Oh yeah? How about we make ourselves grizzled old war vets then? Oh, good idea. Well, rookie, what are you waiting for?
We're never even gonna
respect for your senior officers.
like acknowledge the fact that we knew her in the past. We're gonna just pretend none of that happened. What if she didn't even get her memory wiped and she just comes back and these guys are fucking with her?
Clean my glasses for me, will you?
Commander. My memory wasn't...
Oh, fucking awkward. Well, Anise, well, Neon, you're gonna have some explaining to do.
What? What?
I still remember everything.
Fuck yeah, our girl is still here. Why do we have to go back to the command center? Okay, never mind. I thought we were going back to the Ark. I was like, surely we're not going to go report this to Ark and be like, oh, you forgot to wipe her memory. We're going to be like that kid that reminds the teacher that she forgot to give out fucking homework.
Anise.
My name is Bucephalus.
What the? Why would you even make that up? That's terrible.
Got it. Neon.
You are my subordinate. You owe me 2 million credits as well.
Don't waste your time. I remember everything.
Did they really try and erase your memory?
I remember that too.
They tried and failed. So maybe this will have something to do with Rappy being like built different because she was a former human or had her former history as like the Red Hood or whatever the fuck that means. I'm still not entirely sure about the plot implications of some of the descriptions of stuff that I'm hearing, but I know Rappy is special.
So you just pretended that you don't remember anything? Wow. So there are Nikkeis who are immune to memory wipes? But what if they find out?
They'll probably give it another go, and if it doesn't work that time...
Then they just kill you.
Then you'll be discarded. You are, to some extent, an irregular after all.
No exceptions. Arc policy.
So if they glitch bad enough, they literally just kill them. Crazy. Even if the glitch is something harmless, like they keep their memory if you try and wipe it.
Commander, it's up to you whether you want to report this case.
Why the fuck would I ever do that in a million years? How about why is this the only dialogue option? Commander, say psych right now. What the fuck are you doing?
Him? Can he be trusted? I always feel like he's up to something.
Tell nobody, bro. What is your fucking problem?
Then we are going to leave it alone?
Take this shit to your grave.
What's wrong with that? No one else will know about it, so as long as we keep our mouths shut. It's harder to get close to Nikkeis whose memories have been erased. You're right about that.
What if I need a brain scan for whatever reason? I may be exposed.
That's easy. We just toss your brain into a fire the moment you get discovered. Happy ending for everybody. Doesn't sound so happy to me. If you do get found
That's when you bust out
we'll
the
have
fake
to sell out
brain.
the commander. We're just talking right now. Nobody's deciding anything.
Honestly, I'm cool with that.
You're the one who has to make the final decision, Commander. Nikkei shall obey any and every order issued by their commander. If the commander orders us to keep it a secret, then that's what will happen. If that's true, then if we're exposed, Master will be relieved of duty. Worst case scenario, the commander could be banished to the Outer Rim.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not telling nobody.
That's what it means to be the commander of a squad. Making decisions freely, and then taking responsibility for it. When you think about it, this is freedom in the truest sense of the word.
I've already got my own outpost. I'm pretty much already, like, running my own kingdom out here completely ungoverned.
Anise, are you upset? You're damn right I am. Why? Because whatever the decision ends up being, we have to stick to it. We're only making things harder on ourselves by talking in circles like we are. No matter what the outcome is, we are, or more specifically, the commander, is already in a dilemma. You are not unhappy because Rappy is back, are you? What are you talking about? I'm happy, ecstatic, over the moon.
We can't be at least a little bit celebratory in the meantime before coming crashing back down to Earth.
Look at her. You think getting so close to someone like her happened overnight? We're good friends. We can share anything with each other. Of course, I'm happy that my friend has returned safe and sound. That's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because she didn't even consider how barging in here and blurting out how her memory hasn't been erased would affect us.
So she should have... She says that Rappy should have hid the fact that her memory was intact, not just from Ark, but from us also.
Then she puts the onus on us to make a decision.
I'm sorry, I never considered that.
You don't have to apologize. Just try not to let it happen again.
Yeah, next time you get your memory wiped.
Something this rare may not happen again anyway. So, Commander, what do you want us to do?
I'm sure it's not even going to give me the option to report this to the Ark. Yeah, like, keep it a secret. That seems like the obvious moral choice here. And something that would, like, have such a divulging, like, or divergent possible secondary plotline if you chose to report it. Like, I can't see them building out 2 whole separate arcs for
Are you okay
those
with
2
that?
decisions.
I think very well then. None of this ever leaves this room. Commander, please give us the order.
Hide the truth that Rappy hasn't lost her memory.
Roger.
Okay. Roger.
There we go. We made it easy for them, at least.
Hang on. I'm a spy, aren't I? You're not supposed to be telling me stuff like this.
Neon, you're incapable of being subversive.
I guess you're right about that. Ooh, I can be a double agent, just like the movies.
The annoyed face. I haven't seen the annoyed face in so long. I think Anise is still my favorite.
Hey.
And the annoyed face is only, like, partially responsible for that. Oh god, you're fucking ass again.
Didn't I ask you to clean up this pigsty? I've got another mission for all of you. Allow me to explain. Hey, what are you?
Nice! Good fucking shit. She's like, oh, I didn't recognize you. I thought you were somebody new.
Has she lost her mind? It seems...
Commander, we have an intruder. How shall I dispose of her? Should I execute her?
What? Are you insane? Don't you know who I am?
She just had her memory erased. She doesn't recognize you. It won't happen again.
Is she someone you know, Commander?
Nice, we got a freebie off. Good thinking, Rappy. Actually, that was fucking great.
I'm sorry, I did not recognize her. I thought she was an intruder. I felt she posed a potential threat and acted out. My apologies, once again.
Oh, man. I was just talking about Anise being best girl, but honestly, Rappy, that was good.
Go! A medic!
Heh.
I think... she broke my ribs!
Nice. You still got off easy if that was the case.
I'm afraid that'll be a one-and-done trick.
Afraid so.
That stinks.
Worth. Honestly, getting a few broken ribs out of it is still solid. Hide. I don't know what she was going to do, so she went back. We're not going to say why the medics came and picked her up. Oh, that was fucking aces. Alright, Anderson, hopefully I'm not getting punished for this. And look, if there is punishment, I will accept it on Rappy's behalf.
I need you to go up to the surface and head north.
Why?
You said Anike nearly managed to take down the chatterbox you came across. She was spotted in the north. Go and see if she knows anything about its whereabouts. Collectively, they are referred to as pilgrims. They are Nikes who live up on the surface.
Hell yeah, we're eating the special guys.
We don't know the details, but what is certain is that they live above ground, and we have never had any official contact with them. They're incredibly elusive and nearly impossible to track. I'm sure you have many questions.
Yes, like how do I get them? How do I pull them?
How am I supposed to locate these pilgrims? Everyone knows how vast the Frozen North is. There's a research base in that area. I've already sent the coordinates to Shifty. Once you arrive, our staff at the research base will provide additional assistance. Understood?
Yeah, sure.
All right then. We're done here. I've got a meeting coming up. Ah, yes. How's your leg? Ingrid prepared that exoskeleton just for you. Think of it as a cast with some kick to it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm like RoboCop out here now.
Bring me back some good news.
I need to install more metal. I need more cyber. I need more chrome. Until I can fight alongside my squad. Not be ashamed.
You're the only ones being assigned to this mission?
It's better this way. Otherwise, we'd have to watch what we say.
Yes.
So, we're heading for the research base in the north, is that right? Well, as far as I know, that place is completely inaccessible without a pass.
Although it is a research base,
Gotta get a ticket to go to
protected by
Antarctica.
armed forces. And lots of them.
Well, it's not. It's the north, so it's the North Pole, I
One
guess.
false move and that's all she wrote.
So Anderson didn't give you anything? No pass or anything like that?
Is there a name for like the continent that the North Pole is on? It's not actually a continent, is it? Because there's only 7 and that's not one of them.
None.
Oh, this fucker. It's the guy from the arena.
No. That won't be necessary.
What's going on? What's that light up ahead? Wait,
It's
that's a
Metaton.
disco ball. Don't tell me that's...
Voila! Exactement. I am the CEO of Tetraline, the greatest showman in the entire arc.
This fucking goofball.
Mustang! Allez! Repeat after me. Entertainment!
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 Entertainment! I was feeling it. Y'all repeat it too. What the fuck?
Wow.
Oh no, Nani. Where is your applause?
Hello, boss. It's been a while.
You look well, Sherry.
Imagine how much like battery power this guy uses over the course of the day powering this ridiculous fucking peacock feather assortment.
Do I?
Tell me, Sherry. When will you come back to me?
I can't just yet.
Oh.
This guy's deal is that he runs the arena.
C'est bon. The best things in life are worth waiting for. And you, vous êtes commandant?
Oui, c'est moi. We'll speak French.
Bravo! Magnifique! Bon response! You are heading towards the research base in the north, no? Take this pass. However, this pass is, shall we say, particular?
Particular?
Does anyone else hear music?
Take a good look, Commandant.
So the background music is actually something that's happening around him. He just spawns that shit.
I will only show you once.
Come on, we gotta animate Mustang dancing. What the fuck?
No kidding.
Do you see? Look at the pass now.
The card in Mustang's hand starts to glow.
Do the same. You too can activate this pass. This pass is the crowning achievement of Mon Enterprise, Tetraline.
Wow. What technology?
What the fuck?
Seems like an awfully big waste of technology to me.
Come on, take it, Commandant.
So how would this pass even detect that I was dancing? What if I just like waved this shit around randomly in the air?
Or shall I dance again for you, si voulez-vous?
It's okay.
Oh, la dance was so difficult, yet you remember it just by seeing it once? Très bien!
Okay, so it's not just that I have to dance, I have to do a specific dance.
boss.
Oui.
I appreciate it, but what exactly are you doing here?
Oh, you know.
Bon question, mon ami.
Bon ami. That's actually a pretty funny pun.
Do you realize just how popular is
Why can't we say counters out loud?
in the Ark right now? Très popular indeed! As the Ark's finest showman, it behooves me to have such promising starlets as yourselves to be in my debt. I was also curious to finally meet
I actually have not
one
done
that Ingrid is so pleased with.
any of the content in Arena yet either. Probably I should get into that because anything that gives you extra rewards and pulls and shit is worth looking into.
What was that at the end?
I thought Ingrid hated our fucking guts.
Nothing. Best of luck with your operation. Entertainment!
Yeah, okay, Mustang. Nice to meet you.
That guy really knows how to put on a show. That's one way of putting it.
What an interesting cat.
Moving out.
Okay, I guess we can go to the new region now. I still haven't found the last two things here, but... Fuck it. Alright, moment of truth. What is the required combat level to beat these guys?
Time to do what I do best.
Only 5. Easy. We can probably clear this stage too in one fucking crack.
Test. Do you copy? Hey, Anise, catch! Holy moly! How'd you end up with such a big snowball? The bigger the better. No, you've got it all wrong. It's not the size that counts in a snowball fight.
It's the shape.
It's how many you can make. You
Okay,
gotta
never mind. I
crank
thought we
those
were
suckers
talking
out
about
as quickly as possible.
asses and not snowballs.
So, like this?
Anise actually knows proper snowball fight technique though. Good for her.
Terribly sorry to spoil all the fun, but does anyone copy?
Yes, this is Rappi. Over.
Good. At least Rappy's decided to acknowledge me. The density of alpha particles in the north is very low, so I won't commence the purge sequence.
This actually is gonna be kind of tough for her to pretend like she doesn't like know all of these people in Ark.
There shouldn't be any obstacles on the way to the research base, and the route is simple enough.
But then again, her face actually does just kind of always exude a sense of like not being like emotionally invested in what you're saying. She probably could pull it off pretty well. She has a good poker face.
The problem is the ice and snow. I'm unable to give you an estimate on just how much of it there is. So you have to be careful, particularly of the ice. Well,
Is it slippery?
Because us Nikes aren't exactly lightweight. There's always the danger of ice breaking underneath our feet.
So wait, how much do the Nikes weigh? I have to Google this now. Because they are robots mostly. The weight reaches, they're probably just a little bit heavier than the average human. This is all speculative. It seems like there's not an official statement on it. I would love to know though. Just to satisfy my curiosity.
A sentence no girl should ever have to utter.
Then let's go. Anise, Neon, enough with the snowball fight. It's time to...
Bullseye! Nice shot! You didn't used to play baseball by any chance,
Did they peg Rappy?
Nope. Natural born talent, baby.
Commander, let's go.
A little something on your face.
You can't even leave a scratch on my shield.
I would say it looks nice to do some fucking like ice fishing though. I would love to set up some like a campfire here and get one of those circular saws and drill a hole and punch some piranhas or some bullshit. Crack this fucking doofus open. I guess the dude, I'm getting hella outpost levels from this too. This is huge for like the defense and stuff. For the reason that I need to just be binging the story mode. Yeah, I guess the overall kind of story here, though, is that this used to be a city. Like, this used to be habitated? I don't know if that's the right word. Civilization, and now it's just a snowy hellscape. Pretty good. I haven't, also, welcome. I haven't run into anything quite as crazy as Miriam dying yet, but I did just get to see Rappy kick Soyen in the ribs, and that was immensely satisfying. That was great for my psyche. So that was my main takeaway from the story thus far.
I made a special trip here just for you.
And also we had that whole deal with Rappy being sad about potentially being memory wiped, but... Yeah, I did. I had met him previously when I went into the arena very briefly. But he still came down to see me and spoke in his lovely accent and did a nice dance for me. Which I was sad that it wasn't animated, I just had to imagine it, I guess. He's a real character, he seems like a real homie. And also he's somehow the CEO of a company. Oh, really? Shit. In fact, I may play it, hold on. It's kind of weird that the sound stops every time I alt-tab. I guess it's one of those games that... Mustang dance. This thumbnail is already making me laugh. Alright, we're taking a quick Nikkei break to watch this video. Wait, it's muted. That will not do. Holy shit, he's actually fucking hitting it though. This guy's goated. I was not expecting it to actually be fully animated. Okay, hold on, this shit is fucking not cooperating with me at all. Alright. No, that's okay. I actually like it being muted when I alt-tab anyways, because I do occasionally alt-tab to do other stuff, and then have the game's music playing in the background. They should have been able to add this in the game as a cutscene, what the fuck? This guy has an energy about him that very few humans are able to replicate. Fucking Mustang. My new favorite male character. Okay, I can do that pretty easily, I think. Luckily he wasn't doing any breakdancing, he wasn't doing any fucking, like, handstands or anything. I, probably will have a hard time staying on beat, but with enough practice, I think I could do that.
I made a...
Let's get started!
But yes, I do think as of right now...
Don't rush me.
Crunch, crunch.
Mustang is probably my favorite male character out of the two male characters that exist in this game besides myself. It's literally just him and Anderson I'm not entirely sure I can trust yet.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Why are you saying crunch out loud?
What are you doing? I like the sound the snow makes when we step on it, so I'm imitating it.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, is this your first time seeing snow?
I thought we were trying to do like some onomatopoeia for eating a granola bar.
I've seen artificial snow before, but the real thing is so much different.
Oh yeah, the only other new thing that has happened in the duration of this stream is I got mana. I was pulling for Little Mermaid, but I got mana instead. which I'm okay with because she's also extremely pretty, like intimidatingly pretty, as a matter of fact.
How about you, Commander? Is this your first time seeing snow? How are you feeling?
Probably it is, isn't it? I'm freezing and my legs feel like noodles, but I'm happy.
Right? That's why I feel the surface isn't so bad sometimes.
Nice. Heals are probably good because there are a couple of contents that I have tried thus far where I just slowly lose health until I die. So, odds are I'm mainly just underleveled, but maybe having a healer in there will also assist with that.
Humans living in the past must have been used to all this. Guess so. Now they're not so lucky.
That's the reason why we exist. We're here to help bring them back to those times.
Even if we do somehow clear the surface of like all the rapture and stuff, I don't know if it's like returnable to at this point. You still got the pilgrims who are just gonna fucking probably kill any human on sight. And also, a good chunk of the world is probably like this now. Either frozen over or just like a sandy desert.
Ooh, that's a good line. I'm gonna use that the next time someone asks me.
Commander, how's your leg?
Okay.
I'm not surprised, considering it's an exoskeleton courtesy of Elysian. You should be able to walk with it in the cast without any issues.
So I guess she knows that our leg was fucked, even though that happened before her quote-unquote memory wipe.
Impressive. Why did they cease production?
It was originally made for Nikki.
She doesn't have to hide that because we're wearing a visible exoskeleton.
Turns out it's more efficient to simply make a new leg than wait for Nikki's bones to heal up. Has technology really advanced so much?
The Nikes are like fucking racehorses, bro. We got spare parts for them, and if we don't got spare parts, we just put them down. You had a twisted ankle? Sorry, Secretariat. Your racing days are over.
Yes, it's no exaggeration to say that they've taken Nikkei production about as far as it can be taken. Nikkeis can be produced on any assembly line with lightning speed and using the bare minimum of materials.
I still think I should be able to just do that too, though. Like, as a human being. I'm already being a hindrance in these missions because I don't fucking... I can't, like, survive anything. Let me at least put on some, like, prosthetic arms or legs or something and be able to run and jump really far. And maybe survive a bullet or two.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
It's alright. We're just relieved to hear that there are enough substitute materials to go around.
Yeah, for sure. Can you guys just stop implying that these guys are disposable in front of their faces? That's actually another interesting question, is like, what do you do with the Nikkeis after the humans supposedly retake the service? I'm almost positive, based on the way that Ark has like treated them up to now, that like if they succeed in their mission and we are able to repopulate the surface, all the Nikkeis just immediately get decommissioned. They maybe get like some sort of ceremony for like, good job, thanks for your help, and then they immediately like turn them all into spare parts. Oh, let me be the one shooting. There we go. I like to participate.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
I'm coming.
Let's get started.
Mori just talks, and every time it's just something depressing.
I made a special trip here just for you.
Ravi, our comm signal seems to be weakening. Anything we should be aware of?
Looks like the snowstorm is really kicking up. Our visibility is short.
Yeah, Shifty, we're breaking up. Sorry, we're not going to be able to talk to you anymore.
I'm picking up a bunker in your vicinity. It should be visible on your map. Can you see it?
I actually like Shifty. I don't really have any reason to dodge her.
No, I can't see it.
Then I'll give you the direction and distance. Start heading northwest.
Yes, Commander.
Commander, are you alright?
I'm okay.
Your lips are turning purple. You don't look fine to me.
Nikkei's probably don't get hypothermia either, but I do.
Neon. What? Take off your clothes and snuggle up to the commander.
What?
What? You need to use your body to get the commander's temperature up.
Anise, look, if we're picking someone in particular, probably that should be you. You are the biggest here in multiple ways.
It's just that when you put it like that, it sounds a little...
Anise, must you give me a hard time with every little thing? Why can't you just do this simple task?
Simple task.
Forget it. No way, Jose. Why not? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Are you kidding me? How do you expect me to do something like that? How embarrassing.
Okay, nice. She does have some level of self-awareness. So I guess even though they're the machines, they also are like, their bodies are like able to like mimic how a humans would function on the outside. Like they have body heat and probably emit some sort of heat just by default.
How would it be any less embarrassing for me? If you don't want to do it, then just say so. Or is it that you dislike the commander? Absolutely not. You're the one who doesn't like them.
Unlock channel points? Oh shit, was this a recent thing? I actually didn't even know there was like a criteria for doing that. I'll have to add some like really basic channel point redemptions like drink water or stretch break or ones that you can like do gambling or something with.
As if! I adore the commander!
Do you? I'm not that cold just yet. Just yet! But, keep that idea in the back of your mind, Anise. We're not making Neon do it. You're the one that suggested it, you should have to bear the consequences.
You can't even leave a scratch on my shield!
Spray and pray, baby.
Things are finally starting to... I grow weary of these childish games.
Nice. Are there like commanders in this game that are the strongest like in lore? Not ones that are like strongest in game or like the screen wipers as we were talking about. Like one that can be definitively said to just be OP when it comes to destroying raptors.
Practice makes perfect.
Somebody should fucking power scale the Nikkeis. Oh, I'm sure. It seems like from the limited amount of Nikkeis that I have exposure to just now that the Pilgrims are like really strong compared to ones that came out of the Ark. Like, I feel like Harana's gonna show up and immediately fucking just annihilate everything. That one Pilgrim that showed up in the last mission with the sniper rifle seemed to be much stronger than everyone else in my squad combined. Scared off Chatterbox with like 4 bullets. AoE attacks.
Those guys are dead meat.
The Pilgrims are like
I brought for you.
the
No need to thank me.
SWAT team. Those Special Investigations Unit.
I'm coming. Don't...
Time to hunt.
Pilgrims are the gods of the above ground world. Jesus. I'm actually gonna run out of this battle data set. I'm not gonna be. Oh, wait. Ooh, but now that I have the sync thing unlocked, I think the way I can play it is just like power level 1 of these guys. And then sync everyone else to their level. Which is probably not like great for long-term endgame progression, but for temporary powerhousing through the story, that might be a valid tactic.
We found the bunker. Heading inside now. Shifty, do you copy?
It's like we're in like Russia or something.
Communications are officially cut off. Commander, Let's go inside the bunker and wait out the snowstorm.
Let me check the inside of the bunker first. Why bother? Look at the size of this entrance. No way any raptors are getting in through there.
Famous last words, if I've ever heard them.
Only thing we should be worried about. I'll be right back. You all stay put. Huh? Raptors spotted up ahead.
Who are you?
Damn, we didn't spot them because of the snowstorm.
Why is she trying to talk to them?
Engaging.
We got one raptor that can talk, and now we're
My
trying to be
crow
communicative and
thirsts for
diplomatic
blood.
with them all. I'm sniping. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the sniper actually does way less damage than every other character when I swap to them. But this looks like a good situation to be using this. Lots of AoE attacks here.
This is taking forever.
Someone else get hit.
Now, who's next?
Yeah, speaking of pilgrims,
Everyone will get their turn to die.
that was like my first two SSRs actually were pilgrims.
That's why you don't want to get
The
on
only
the
other one
other
was
side.
Mori, and it seemed like that one was guaranteed. Huge. Yeah, because there's multiple pilgrim squads, aren't there?
Rapture Remnant 1.
All they said about this one was these guys had the best technology.
Everybody get back. It's
Whatever
gonna
that
blow
means.
itself up. What is that sound? It's deafening.
I don't know who gave them that technology, considering it seems like they're not loyal to anybody or where they were made or anything, but...
Reppy! Honey, what is that?
The...
It's an avalanche.
Oh.
Everybody get into the bunker. We can't. It's too far. Commander!
Uh-oh. I don't know what my hypothermic ass is gonna do now. I don't have an internal nuclear combustion engine to heat up my internal organs like the rest of you guys do. I have my teeny tiny little human heart pumping blood through my body. The Goddess Squad. That's kind of a banging squad, because Red Hood was one of my favorites that I saw. Rapunzel, I'm pretty sure, is also one of like the most popular characters in this game. You drift in and out in consciousness. Oh, but also Dorothy was like one of the most popular characters too, and she's also in this same squad.
What's your name?
Really, there's just lots of good-ass characters in here. I don't know why they make the Pilgrims all the best characters, but...
That's an unusual name.
Oh, is she a Pilgrim too? Even fucking better.
What are you doing here?
What a creepy smile.
What's that? You're sick? Makes sense, considering this is a hospital.
Did I have a childhood friend, Nikke?
Well, I'm sick too. You could say I'm insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. We're fucking... is this universe the same as our universe, bro? Are we going back to fucking 90s, like, rap music in here? Can we get some fucking Limp Bizkit songs playing?
Oh dear. I haven't properly introduced myself. You can call me... my queen.
I bet she was a human, actually. She may not have even been a Nikke.
Is that someone?
Alice,
sleeping over
I've
there?
seen her before.
You can't sleep here.
Huh.
And Ludmilla. The most Russian character of all time.
I can't believe it. They're still alive. Alice, let's move them out.
Yes, my queen.
My queen.
You take that end. I'll get the other. Alice.
She's like the
You
Sarina
really
of...
should be a bit more delicate with them. That's it. Just grab onto them right there. No, not there. That's a bit of a sensitive area. There we go. All right, let's move.
I guess these guys do have some pretty good internal heating systems, because there's no way this outfit is like keeping out any of the cold. Neither is this shit, actually. She's got her thighs fully out and exposed. 60-mile-per-hour frostbitten winds blowing through, and she's like, yes, gotta look my best. Yeah, Alice was not very careful there. I'm sure that was quite painful. Wherever she may have grabbed. Assuming it was me. Hopefully it was me and not one of the girls, otherwise they're gonna be in pain later.
You're finally... I wouldn't sleep out there again if I were you.
Oh gee, really? Thanks.
Cold. You're in the frozen world of the Queen of Hearts.
Alice, start making preparations.
The Queen of Hearts.
My queen?
They've discovered this place too. We have to move quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
You.
This is a weird
Tell me
dynamic
your
these two
name and
have.
who sent you.
So she actually has a problem with overheating, not being too cold.
Just as I expected. From now on, you are to serve me.
Whoa, okay, hold up. Slow down just a little bit, Ludmilla. I'm not saying that I'm completely opposed to this, but I need like a little bit further context and possibly to get to know you just a little bit better.
Tell me, who do you think is at the top of the totem pole? The Queen or a commander?
Well, you see, I was given the role of commander by the military academy. I'm guessing you gave the role of queen to yourself. Well, you know what? We're not gonna try and break our, like, code right now of letting the Nikkes be happy and just telling them everything they want to hear.
So it's settled then. You shall be my servant.
Unapologetically down bad. That is the nature of the game.
Oh, happy day! Congratulations, my queen!
We've already talked for too long. Let's get a move on.
Hot spring? That is intriguing. That is an interesting series of words you just typed. I know a lot of the like, damn near most of the characters have outfits. And I'm like not entirely sure that I want to spoil them by looking them up manually. I want to see if I can get some of these outfits for like the first time from the Gacha system. Even though I'm probably not going to spend money on pulls for it. So I'm just going to have to give, like, just hope and pray with the 3 pulls that it gives me.
I'm sure you have many burning questions.
That is also an interesting little factoid right there.
Allow me to explain.
So is she actually a bunny? Is that what her ears are? They were like twitching when she was talking earlier.
We are unlimited. We are
Bunny
on a
suit
quest
Alice.
to defeat the evil Queen of Hearts.
I thought she was the Queen of Hearts.
This place was originally full of grass and trees, but then the Queen of Hearts brought about a snowstorm and threw the entire land.
Oh yeah, these are
into
like little
turmoil.
rabbit ears.
We are looking for companions.
I was like debating getting some of these headphones with like the cat ears on them, but I don't necessarily know that I have the look to pull that off. Unfortunately, I don't look like a cute girl.
Willing to help us bring down the Queen of Hearts and create a wonderful new world.
Or you could get some with like dog ears or something.
What brings you to such a place?
That may fit my personality better. Sorry, Ludmilla, I forgot that I was trying to just go along with everything you say. I'm here to defeat the Queen of Hearts. Yes.
You, my queen! At long last we found one! Another companion for our quest!
Luckily, it seems like Alice is a little bit short on brain cells and didn't notice anything wrong.
Calm yourself, Alice. I'm the one who brought them here.
You did?
Yes. The time where we finally reclaim this land from the Queen of Hearts' evil clutches is nigh.
Nito!
But I must ask,
Nito.
why did you come here alone?
Separated from my teammates. Okay, so she was definitely grabbing me then.
Of course. I wouldn't send for just one person to go up against a foe as formidable as the Queen of Hearts.
You truly are wise, my queen!
She was an excellent bullshitter. Like, all this stuff just fell into her lap and she's creating like a whole lore and story arc for it. She would be an excellent DM in a D&D session.
These snowstorms are really throwing a wrench in the works. The people who came with you, Are they human like you? If they are, then I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for them at this point.
I mean, I'm a human. I survived this, but luckily, no, they're not.
Oh, they may still be alive then. Very well. Alice, we're going to search for the servants' teammates.
Yes, my queen!
The snowstorm seems to
Superb.
have subsided.
I
so we
agree,
should
she
have
is
no
superb.
problem finding our bearings. Let's go.
Also, surely if you're like a commander of a Nikke squad, you have like GPS trips embedded into all of your units. I feel like that would be a necessity just from a strategical standpoint.
This is child's play.
Fuck him up. The two that call me Pit Boss. I think I actually like that title better than being addressed as Commander or King or whatever the fuck else these women are gonna call me. I need something that shows like some level of respect, but also like a level of camaraderie with like
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
getting fucking my hands dirty as well with them. I'm also like a co-worker, you feel me? The Pit Boss also gets their hands dirty.
Time to do what I do best. I'm coming.
Free loot, you say?
Don't rush me.
So is the main purpose of doing these like gems?
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Isn't this chick like a mobster too? What does she call you? Rosanna or Roxanne or whatever her name was? She's literally running around out here with a Tommy gun and talking about killing anybody who disrespects her.
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
Rosanna? Okay, you know what? I'm okay with being called Hanson too. Okay, and Rosanna. I'm sorry for forgetting your name. Or Rosanna. Sometimes a little bit of flattery does go a long way as well. This place hurt. It seems like a good time to be having some AoE.
Those guys are dead meat!
Nice. This was another thing that was like on my backlog alongside the main story stuff, was doing all of the affection cutscenes. That's gonna take a minute too though, because I've already boosted a bunch of them up to like level 3 with like the free shit that it gives you.
Moving out.
But I need to be able to bond.
What? I'm already on it! On my
But- Oh. So that's how you open these fucking gates. I need to actually go back into the other stages and like claim that shit.
here just for you. Moving out. On my way. Moving out.
Knowing that there's an actual pressure point somewhere that I can go find all this stuff.
Already on it! What? I'm already on it!
Alright, your ass next.
Rapture.
Recommended 6950, my power 8211. It's actually getting kind of close to what my squad is at, and I'm pretty sure I'm damn near out of level up materials. I can maybe stretch it out a little bit further with the sync up strategy, but it's starting to become a little bit broke.
This is child's play. Easy. Now then, who's next?
Rosanna's kind of fucking caked up too, actually, now that I look at it. But I shouldn't be ogling my warriors while they're valiantly defending me. Seems disrespectful.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Easy.
I made a special trip here just for you. I made a special trip here
510. I
just
bet that's
for
one of
you.
these.
Match starts now. Moving out.
Don't forget, everyone. This is war.
This is war.
Now then.
Who do I not normally play as? I don't play as her a lot.
Let's have
Do people ever play this game like not on autoplay? I know there's some missions where it's like not mandatory, but I feel like the autoplay in this is actually very nice, like how accurate the auto aim is and stuff. I take my hand off the keyboard and everybody just fucking auto locks onto the nearest target.
Yet another victory I brought for you.
And the instant I actually take control of a unit, they just start taking a bunch of damage because they're not taking cover at the right time.
Moving. Let's get started.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
Hey.
Don't
one of
rush
our
me.
legs is different than the other.
It's an exoskeleton. Have you broken your leg?
Yeah, but I'm fine. This is a legendary weapon. Oh, one sec, my phone's about to die. Plug in break. There we go. For a while I had it, so my phone is like my camera, sort of. And for a while I had it set up that it would just like die over the course of the stream because I didn't have a charger long enough to reach from here to the wall. But now I actually do.
You can use that to take down the Queen of Hearts.
But of course. Do you think I would recruit any ordinary person?
Huh? My queen. Could they be the Rabbity?
What the hell does that mean?
What makes you think that?
I don't know. I just feel it. I mean, what are the chances of us crossing paths with a human who just happens to possess a legendary weapon?
Well, why don't you just ask them then?
I still don't know what a Rabbity is. I'm gonna need you to be like a little bit more specific.
Excuse the Rabbity who is destined to help us, Queen of Hearts, and take
Sorry, I
us
was
to the
alt tabbing a
world of
bunch right there.
Elysium.
Yeah, that's me.
Finally! I've been waiting for so long!
I'm gonna be like Moses. I'm gonna lead my chosen people to
Together, we'll go to Elysium!
Elysium.
Yes!
There's a bunker up ahead. You must be tired. You can rest there for a while.
How are you feeling, Rabbity?
They have just come here from another world. I'm sure they are exhausted.
Is Alice really so simple that we have to have like this whole song and dance? Like,
They need to rest.
You're so considerate of others, my queen.
And don't you forget it. All right. Let's walk for a little longer then. This place is teeming with raptures. Some of whom are lords.
he does seem like what,
Stay frosty.
a kid, basically. Stay frosty. That should be easy.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Spray and pray, baby.
Let's see who racks up more kills.
This is the optimal way to play this game. Dude, what's the deal with fucking Noah? Every time I swap to her, she immediately loses all of her health. Is there some sort of strategy to using the rocket launcher that I do not understand? Or does she just have like a fucking global taunt just by being as annoying as she does and everyone wants to hit her all the time? She is a shield unit, so that actually would make sense with her kid.
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Recycling. Oh wait, I saw that in the thing, and I was wondering what that
On
did.
my way.
I made a special
Time to do what I do best.
Moving out.
Then we can clear out this last little area first, though.
Don't forget, everyone. This is war.
This is war. Fuck you. Can I break the shield? I can. I think Rosanna is actually still like the most satisfying out of all the guys that I own for me to manually control right now. Just firing infinitely. The damage doesn't seem that crazy, but that's fine. Oh, look at all these crits.
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Oh, beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, the main reason I'm progressing through the story right now, like my main motivation for doing so is upgrading the outpost.
Rapture.
I'm coming.
Priorities may be slightly backwards, but I'm trying to upgrade my city. I'm trying to play Clash of Clans.
End of the line.
Let's see who racks up more kills.
Go nuts.
Those guys are dead meat.
You guys are stealing my fucking kills, bro.
I'm cooling down.
I will say, it doesn't seem like they aim at the core by default. They just aim at the unit itself. Probably you actually do increase the damage by playing manually, you just have to be good and like know what you're doing, which I definitely do not.
Nice digs. Better than I expected. You should be able to rest here. Alice, I have something I want to discuss
It's
with
still
my
probably
servant.
cold as fuck in this room.
Could you excuse us for a moment?
No problem. I'll go see if there are any of the Queen of Hearts underlings nearby.
Thank you.
So what's her deal?
Not at all. Alice can take care of herself. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Ludmilla. My squad goes by the name Unlimited. The girl with me is Alice.
And she definitely seems like she's in Wonderland.
We're responsible for rescuing Nikkes who are lost on the surface and sending them back to the Ark.
So are they technically also pilgrims?
You could say we're sort of like pathfinders. If you ever find yourself lost on the surface, go north. I'm sure you've heard of that old chestnut. Well, that's because north is where you'll find Unlimited. However, this is the first time we've saved a human.
Hey, we'll make a plaque.
Anyway, didn't you say you were heading to a research base? I don't know what your goal is, but that place is a no-go. That research base now belongs to the Raptures. That's why we've been reduced to becoming wandering nomads.
So wandering nomads, that seems like pretty
different.
the Pilgrim's Alley. I think they are technically also pilgrims.
It's been changed into something else entirely. Why?
Because I want to.
That doesn't sound like any ordinary mission a commander would be overseeing. Why are you looking for the Pilgrims?
For the truth of the death, a good friend of mine.
Was this friend a Nikke? So you consider Nikkes to be your friend? The relationship between a commander and their Nikkes couldn't be any clearer. Master and slave.
Yeah, but I'm not like that. We've already done this whole song and dance with everybody. You just gotta be slightly nice to them and then...
Do you refer to them as your friends just so you can get more use out of them?
No.
Or are you so arrogant that you actually believe they're honored that you address them in such a way?
All of them are so pessimistic. Everyone that's been alive for more than like 10 minutes.
Seems that you're quite serious about this. All the information on the Pilgrims is inside the research base. If you can manage to reunite with your teammates and recapture the research base, you'll find all the answers inside there. I want to know, just how strong are your teammates?
The strongest. Whoa. Okay, coming off kind of confrontational here, but I agree with him on principle.
Good answer.
Alright, she didn't take it
There's one
personally.
more thing. Alice.
By alongside her, yes. We'll do the roleplay, also.
If we were in a movie right now, you'd make for one hell of a good villain. Alice, let's go.
What? Oh, yes, ma'am.
Just falling
Guess
asleep
I
over
woke
there.
her up.
She sent her on a mission and she immediately wandered off to go do some other shit
I'm coming.
Time to
and passed out.
What? I'm already on it.
If I die, I'm taking you all with me.
Hell yeah. That's a really good life motto, honestly. If you're failing at something, make sure as many people around you also fail at the same time. Drag everyone down to your level. Do not be the only one suffering. The old crabs in a bucket mentality.
Now then, who's next?
Nice. With the power of teamwork, we're able to overcome anything.
for you. No need to thank me. I made a.
Alright, we'll kill these last two before taking a breather.
Can I do this?
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
Like I'm using the fucking Negev in CSGO. Just never used that thing ever. But in principle, I like the idea of just constantly firing a gun that you never have to stop and reload. And I know I'm like kind of coming up close on the recommended firepower that I'm supposed to have for these missions.
Worked?
But it still feels pretty easy right now.
Really worthless in battle?
I made match starts now. Moving out.
Like these aren't particularly close. I'm not really taking any damage.
Sure enough, looks like 2 of them. Are they your teammates? How's this? Fine,
Give me
then
some
let's get a
binoculars.
little close.
Master, where are you? Commander, if you hear us, please respond. Commander. Master, we're over here.
Wait, this is all unnecessary. These bullets are gonna land somewhere and like clip somebody.
How about now?
That's them. No, just some Nikes who have lost their way.
They seem rather interesting.
My queen, the Queen of Hearts has sent her men.
Considering that racket those 2 are making, it'd be a wonder if they didn't come. Wipe them out.
That's okay. We're just clearing out
My queen.
as many enemies as possible, drawing them out of their hidey holes.
My crow thirsts for blood.
This is child's play.
Bullseye.
Let's have.
So this is just satisfying for me, just spraying across a crowd of enemies like this. This is probably giving me an accuracy of like 40%,
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die.
but who cares? Alright, big boy, show me what you got. Okay, she actually is aiming at the core on her own this time. Ouch, bro. That actually did kind of some damage to Noah in that fight.
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Ooh, okay, I may have to do one more for the next home base upgrade, and then after that,
Commander! I can't believe my eyes!
we'll take the breather.
I thought you must have been frozen to death. We dug up all the snow we could.
Glad all of you are okay.
No, we're glad you are okay.
Because I am indeed the more fragile amongst us all here.
Rappy is dead.
What?
She couldn't outrun the avalanche.
Don't mind her, Commander. I'm fine.
I was like, there's no way that's what happened.
I'm sorry. If I had reacted more quickly.
Imagine they actually did just kill off a major character like that. Like, oh, yep. Sorry, she died in an avalanche. Anyways, back to base.
Thank you.
You're really something, Master. You survived an avalanche. I knew I was right about you. Huh? Who are they?
We're Unlimited. So you're the teammates we've heard so much about.
Not just teammates, but friends.
We'll save the introductions for later. Right now, we've got to keep moving. Those creatures will be on top of us any minute now, thanks to all that noise.
What noise? What could make so much noise in a place like this?
I wonder.
Neon, try and use your brain for 1 second.
Who do you think, you doofus?
I have to say, your teammates are quite the cast of characters.
Rappy's actually called her a doofus. I didn't know she spoke like that, ever.
I made a special trip here just for you. I made a special trip here just
Okay,
for you.
so probably I'm gonna have to
I'm
find another
coming.
switch.
Don't rush me.
You want another building, please? I don't give a fuck about no book, bro. Get out of here.
I made a special trip here just for you.
On my way. On my way.
Does this turn on this switch?
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
On my way.
I made a special trip here just for you.
Seems like no, it's all like 1-to-1.
What? I'm already on it. On my way. On my way.
I don't see another fucking thing that I can hit.
I made a special trip here just for you.
On my way.
I made a special
Oh,
trip
wait.
here just for you.
I was looking right at it the entire time. Silly me.
Moving out. Moving out.
There's another thing over here to get.
On my way.
Building? Yes, sir.
I made
This
a
is all for
special
building
trip
up my
here just
town
for
hall.
you. I
Wait,
made a
there's another
special
one?
trip here just for you.
So this is songs.
I
I
made a
think you can
special
also
trip
get like
here just
backgrounds
for
and
you.
shit. Big. That was, I think, the next thing I needed to get for the next tactical upgrade.
I'm coming. Don't rush me.
Alright, last one for now.
Crush those weaklings.
I did just look at the clock and realize it's like way later than I would normally be on. But shoot, I've just been having a grand old time.
Everyone will be patient. Let's have
Just completely lost track of the time of day.
Cover me.
Oh, this guy's even squishier than the last guy. That was easy.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Level 11. Alright, we'll take a story mode break because we've made hella progress and I want to upgrade some other stuff before I get off. Such as constructing new things.
Put your backs into it.
I'm guessing the amount of building slots there are corresponds exactly to how many different types of buildings there are.
I hope this time it's something good.
So I don't need to be like picky about what I build ever.
Is the outpost going to be like the Royal Road? Finally.
It's improving. It feels more lively now.
Beautiful. This one's just a hangout spot. All these are just hangout spots. That's fine. There's so many different factions. But I can do more of these now, I think. More building slots. Credit requirement. Also a good long-term investment. Dude, my guys are getting so fucking smart. Seedy Club. I don't know if that's something I necessarily want in my Utopia over here, but... Hey, what the hell is all this? Use the power of Niki's in the class you select. Okay, well I don't have any of the currency that it requires for you to do this, so I guess this is another long-term solution. Anything else that I need to interact with while I'm here? Seems like no. I can send out more of these.
Commencing operation. Dispatching now.
I always send the blue units if I can, because those guys don't get the love and respect they deserve. I'll give them something to do.
Leave the support to me.
And everything else, kind of just chill at the moment. What do I even do with these? I guess get free gems, that's still good. Alright, before we head out, we'll see if we can scrounge up another 10 pull somewhere. I want to say probably I can't. Oh, thanks. Nah, just slightly short. Oh, I can use one of these, though. I think that one had a pretty low chance of being a 5-star, so that's fine. Oh, I can also use this. Hilo or Ray? I mean, I do kind of like the concept of a girl robot that's more like a robot than girl. I'll hold on to that and redeem it maybe once I get like one of these two from the standard banner or something, so that way I can save it and get the last unit that I need. Alright, well, I think I'm mostly out of stuff to do for right now. So I am going to take my leave. I'll just save these for when I need them, because it seems like it's based on your level. So if, in theory, this is better for me to open later. Alright. Anyways, I'm just yapping. This seems like a good enough stopping point to me. I will return probably with another Nikke stream at some point this weekend. Gonna also be playing some Zenless and some League at the nearest available opportunities. So until we meet again, have a good rest of your evening. Adios and good night.